identity ng Falcons, ng Fnatic Onyx Philippines, hindi nakakakuha ng turret damage dito yung Falcons AP Bren. Pero yung Fnatic Onyx Philippines, I think they start off very aggressively. And I think one of the key people na kailangan nating tutukan dun sa pagsa-start off nila aggressively ay si Brusco. Kaya sila nakakapag-start aggressively ay dahil sa espasyo na kinakain ni Brusco before the 5th minute mark. And dahil nangyayari yun, si Kirk, alam mo nakita kong trend si Kirk, never siyang nag-clear ng last wave ng minion pag pa-up yung turtle. Lagi siyang nandun. Kaya yes, lumulubog yung minion sa side niya, pero nauuna sila sa pwesto dun sa first turtle take.
And honestly speaking, for Fnatic Onyx, it takes a team to run that type of mentality. Kailangan talaga all-in sila sa lahat ng mga ginagawa nila at napaka-cohesive nila bilang isang team na magkakasama dito sa Fnatic Onyx. So dito tayo mapapaisip na for Brusco, pakiramdam ko ito na ata yung team na pinakabagay sa kanya. Ito na yung team na kahit gumawa siya ng mga ganong klaseng play ay sasabayan siya 100%.
Okay, so grabe. Grabe ang... yun lang yung masasabi ko. Kung may one word to describe, dahil favorite ko naman yung tanongin sa panelist, yun din ang masasabi ko for Fnatic Onyx Philippines. Kasi sobrang nasustain nila yung energy, yung playstyle nila up until the very end na parang hindi sila ma-decipher or ma-decode ng mga kalaban nila.
And kanina binanggit natin ito na nagsimula. So Fnatic Onyx Philippines, yung kaisa-isang team na 3 araw lang naglaro ng playoffs.
Oo nga pala, kasi nag-start sila kahapon.
Today.
Tas bukas wala. Tapos, diretso na agad ng best of 7. So, pwede nilang pag-aralan yung mga, or kung sino team na makakatapat nila.
At ito yung medyo nakakatakot for Aurora and Blacklist na by the way maglalaro mamaya. Ang nag-aantay sa kanila ay ang defending world champions na Falcons AP Bren. Kaya naman ito yung laban na kailangan talagang panoorin right after yung mga kaganapan natin ngayong araw na to.
Parang ang sad in a way kasi matatapos na yung ating season in a few days now. Pero alam ko naman na naging masaya lahat ng manonood dahil kakaibang klaseng MLBB yung pinakita sa atin ng mga players.
Tapos grabe kasi after today, 3 teams na lang yung matitira. Tapos after tomorrow,
right.
2 na lang. So, ang daming pinagbago. 3 days pa lang tayo dito sa playoffs.
Oo, at saka ang dami din nating abangan pa kahit ilang araw na lang. Yung natitira, 2 araw na lang. Pero parang sabi nga ng mga casters natin kanina, pagka pumikit ka lang saglit, baka iba ang mamismo. Pero kamakailan lang ay nakapag-achieve tayo.
It's a long journey.
And now, the grand finals. And honestly, I gotta cut you off there because let's look at the stage. You guys see the countdown timer. And I hope all of you guys at home, in the stage, in the studio, no matter where you are, be prepared because we're gonna start the grand finals of MSC. We're throwing it over to Maracino as well as the Wood Sandstorm.
Right now, I feel really happy.
The Angela is up. Both teams can definitely utilize that hero very well.
A lot of good vehicles for the Angela, as I would call it. There goes the Link, for example. Nolan is an assassin that can actually receive the Angela, but it's not suggested.
Not the best.
Not the best because you go in and out. You want to stay in that area. For example, you go for the Baksha, you have Roger.
Yep.
Actually a great vehicle.
Which is still up, by the way.
Yep.
So now you're looking for the trade. There's so many hot commodities still left on the draft. This is, I feel like I'm uncomfortable being given this option right now.
Harif being banned up. Inga, do you think this is a good idea coming in from Srangray Giants to deny Super Marco of the Harif?
I mean, in a way it's good, but at the same time, there's still the Roger, there's still the Moskov that Super Marco is really known for using. So, still strategic ban, but not the best ban for me.
All right. And now looking at this, looks like both teams are taking their time. So they're using all this time to really figure out the rest of the draft. Falcons AP Brand betting on the Louis.
Yep. There you go. So you're looking for the trade. You're looking for what's left.
Roger
Blue side has been winning was 60% overall from the wild card up until now in general.
All right, now we got a player quote coming in from Gorgeous. The secondary EXP for Slangoray Giants, others have looked down on us. To be this strong as a Malaysian team and to have other teams look at us as a threat, it feels good.
Yep. I'm sure that they're feeling good. Right now, you have to choose Roger or Link, or maybe
Let them both.
let them both open.
Like ban Moscow.
Terizla, actually, instead.
Oh, yeah.
Although they can pick it up, actually, second pick. So
And
Ben Moskov.
that'll put Flapteasy in an odd position. He doesn't have the Trizla, doesn't have the
Whoa.
Arlot. And there it is.
Hey, great minds think alike.
yes, sir.
The Zhong is still open.
Yep.
Just
so
saying.
you pick up the Roger, and now, okay, so that's a priority for FCAP. Now it's Ling
Angela?
Moskov. Ling Angela is great. Yeah,
Oh, they left it open.
they left it open. They purposely left it open.
Could this be on purpose?
That
I think it's on purpose.
100% on purpose.
Yeah, there's no way they didn't catch that.
So I would say Ling Angela is top, and then next best thing is maybe Ling and Moskov.
Because it would be kind of a bad idea to let Roger and Ling be in the
Alright.
same
There you go.
team,
That's
right?
Angeline. It's gotta be.
It's got to be
Yep.
Angeling.
What are you feeling and after seeing the first 3 picks for both teams?
I mean, Sek is, even without the Angela, is always activated. But with this Angela pick,
It's too good.
too good.
But what I am going to say here is this allows for Falcons AP Brand to lean hard on finding solutions. There
agree.
could be worse places, right?
Yeah.
There could be worse positions wherein you get the Angeling and then you don't have any room to pick up
Yeah.
the answers.
So you pick up what? Farsa Yuzhong here?
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like,
Cap-
good news,
Julian, I mean.
good news, bad news. Good news, you got the Angela. Bad
you go.
news is that Stormy is not on a hero that can usually carry the game by himself.
Barats instead. This is the early curveball. In a way, it's still pretty much open. The big guy passive's not kicked in yet.
Tiny Dino, big problem.
I love it. Big problems in many ways because you can put it in the XP, put it in the jungle. Roger's still open. Julian's also open. This is FCAP, and the F means flexible.
Triple flex in blue.
Actually, it means Falcon.
That's actually just to clarify.
Yeah, it's Falcon.
Triple flex in blue.
So you get Moskov, right? If you are SRG, so that you're safe in many situations.
Both good targets for the Angela.
Got him. All right.
Moskov being picked up here. I'm really thinking that Slangoray Giants should have a very aggressive roamer because I feel like the moment they lose the mid lane, Sakai's not going to have a good time. So whatever next pickup is going to be, they got to make sure that the jungle is relatively safe.
Yeah. Whew. It's difficult to be in the spot of SRG because you don't know what to ban at this point because all lanes are kind of open. So you
Julian
just
could
have
be
to.
mid.
But Julian can be played.
Yeah, but meaning to say, like, if you ban the mid lane, then maybe the Julian can go mid, right? If you ban...
All right.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I mean, like the
So
triple
you
flex.
force one of the heroes to
Yeah.
be hard locked in one spot. I like how you think, Lafel, and they do by the fair miss for FCAP. There's this argument that you want to ban Lolita against this because SRG plays that so well, but I think Minotaur as well as Tigreal will be as scary because
What about
of
a
how
Grok?
Grok is great. How about the Ruby though? That
Oh, yeah, Ruby.
yeah. Usual instead is going to be another vehicle for the Angela.
Yeah.
It's gonna be also very scary. Additionally for SRG, do they double down on the mid bans? What does
If they do, what do they ban? Like Aurora? Or
a Lilia maybe.
Lilia, yes. Honestly, Lilia is probably a very good ban here.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if the Lilia is there, and then say this Baras goes EXP, and then the EXP is won by the Baras, then it's
Yeah.
just like you have many open doors
Yeah,
for FCAP,
that's right.
and it's just not gonna be a fun time for SRG.
Yep. Oh, dang.
Tigreal.
So
Hey, okay.
interesting.
What about Yums using the Cho? Is this
Yeah,
is this chowable? I mean, the Barats might be
Love.
the Barats might be annoying, but you know, should be chowable.
Chowable, yeah. I think Yums is that kind of player where every game is chowable.
You know what? I agree. He's the highlight maker.
Yeah.
So, Leo, looking at drafts here, what are you feeling like?
The triple flex from FCAP is still leaving them with clear options, right? They can, again, react to what comes out. And SRG here reverts to the Edith. No need to bring out the Ruby. I think the Ruby would suck,
I mean,
honestly.
it's a flex.
it still is a flex,
Could
yes.
go Rome, could go EXP.
Could XP, could be Rome. Where this leaves FCAP is to possibly, even after these 2 picks, leave up 1 flex row still.
Yeah.
Like, you will still not be sure.
Like in the Kaja for FCAP.
They gotta. I was thinking the Kaja would have popped up this early, but
Yeah.
given that SRG did not ban it, all the more they have a priority.
Yeah.
Are they overloaded enough on CC that they would even, you know, be okay with like a Minotaur or something?
Yeah.
Right? Like that's
Yeah.
that's plenty.
Or even a Mathilda to go with the Barretts, right?
To deliver the Barretts.
Yeah, that's right. But there's a world where it's like, yep, there you go.
All right, Minotaur Hayabusa. So this is going to be a Ingan, what do you feel like after seeing the full lineup from Falcons AB brand?
I feel like it's more of a balanced lineup. Again, you have the sustain plus the crowd control. And of course, the flexibility of Kyle TZ to actually dominate with Hayabusa in the early game. So I'm liking the lineup so far of Falcons AP Brand.
They shut down the flex, right? You all know where they're going, but the whole switcheroo still.
Kind of need a lot of vision here from SRG to... Like, because you have the Angela, right? You have the Edith. I don't know if this Edith is going to the Rome or the XP. Probably better at the XP at this point.
If you're looking for vision, that has to be the XP.
How about a Borg for SRG?
The eggs.
They're still checking bushes the old-fashioned way, though.
Yeah, that's true. It's the CC.
They're
CCI.
picking up- yeah.
Oh, so greedy SRG.
There's no vision, my dog!
Three farm-dependent cores.
Here's the thing, it's a cram special. With that being said, thank you very much, Ingan, for your services here. Thank you very much to our analysts. And now, I hope our casters, Mirko and get in already because we're throwing over to the first game of the Grand Finals.
Thank you, analysts. Thank you, analysts. This is the moment. This is the time for the Grand Finals. This is going to be a best of 7. Let me remind everybody here, the final bosses, the toughest challenge here in the competitive MLBB space. And it's going to be Falcons AP Brand against Selangor Red Giants.
Both these teams, they've had their journeys through hell and back to reach the Grand Finals. And here it is, a best of 7 to end it once and for all.
I don't know. It's looking like you're playing against gods, man. When you're thinking of FCAP, you're thinking about soaring high as we jump on into the land of dawn to commence game number 1. Oh boy. Falcons AP Bren on the blue side, Selangor Red Giants on the red.
Straight off into the game we go here. For Selangor Red Giants, they've conquered the Sky Kings in the group stages. Now sitting on their throne, they challenge the gods of the game.
And honestly, if they are going to challenge the gods of the game, this is a particularly interesting way of doing so, right? Again, how we're going to expect to see Selangor Red Giants to attack Falcons AP Bren is winning out on these lanes and maybe setting up some dive opportunities. So Falcons AP Bren, they're great at responding.
We were talking about earlier, right, in the drafts, about Selangor Red Giants towards the ending of the drafts. They really didn't have any prio, and that's why I think, even though it's greedy, the CC pick is great because it does give him the prio in lane up against Flapteezy, and this is something you want to try to utilize. That's the reason Liquid Echo were able to beat them in the Grand Finals, having a winning lane, but Kyle TZ wants to change that, has the Shadow kill, the Purify gets pulled out there, Cram gonna be solo kill up top, assassinated. Skies looking for a play, top of the Blaze with the Retribution down, he comes down, over to Kyle TZ, goes for the Blaze, but Kyle takes him out with the Shurikens.
It's too fast, too quick. Falcons AP Brad with the help of Ogwen to speed up Kyle TZ's farm. Hits that level 4 and an awkward timing, and honestly the most critical timing for the EXP laners. With that being said, FlapTZ is going to get a free recall off of this, and Sky slowed down on his farm. Not exactly the most ideal, especially costing 2 kills. That's a lot of gold for Kyle so early on.
Definitely not, man. The fact that Kyle TZ on a Hayabusa has 2 kills, a level lead already, right before the turtle even spawns. You would expect SRG with the CC in lane to have more prio for the turtle, but now that he's been taken down, now that Few can walk up and pop it in the hash chain and knock him up and even zone him away. The missiles too, Crab brought back, no Purify. And Falcons AP Bren, they'll be happy just with that trade.
This is really good stuff from the side of Falcons AP Bren, right? Stormy is here to kind of help recover Cram's lane, but at the same time, he's leveled down, and FlapTZ as well as Few making sure that he's not going to be able to participate for the upcoming fight, even setting up the proxy.
This is what's great about Falcons AP Bren, right? The fact that even when they have prio, they don't rush into neutral objectives. They still take their time, go for the buffs, get Calteezy in a more comfortable spot. And now they have the level 4 advantage. Guys going in, not able to get in there in time. Denton well going to predict his goal. Stunned up, pinned down on the wall for Kyle to take him out. 3-0 start for the Hayabusa.
Great hit with the Daytona's welcome. They didn't give them a single frame so that he could use the Tempest of Blades. Chain CC perfectly. This is why they are the final boss. It feels unfair. They always play pixel perfect.
Feels very unfair, it seems. But, I mean, we saw in an interview what Flapteezy said literally boils down to, I'm better. We're better on the macro, we're better on the micro, is what he said in the interview.
Every single time that we see these teams play, we're just hoping that something is going to change, right? And I think that SRG, now that they've kind of lost tempo and losing out, and the most important thing, which is their lanes, can they bounce back? But first, the game fact.
This is the bulletproof man himself. Super Marco tops NSC 2024 with the lowest average deaths per game at 0.77, then followed by Few.
I think, to be fair, Few got done a little dirty with his stats only because he's put on a Julian of all things. But hey, still, Bulletproof Marco's still living up to his moniker. At this point in time, let's have a look at the items to see who has got what. And it looks like, oh, interesting. Calteezy might be rushing for the Sky Piercer now that he's got quite the substantial lead for himself before finishing off the Hunter Strike.
Taking their time, it seems. I mean, for most of them, especially in the bottom lane, Innocent, he knows that this is not a winning matchup. He wants to just scale up. Doesn't really want to go for a lot of the skirmishes. So he goes for the Warrior Boots here up top. Cram pops in a Purify, has the hard guard to get him now. Sky trying to go for the chase. Calteezy goes to the quad shot on the back line as Few is able to disengage. Flapteezy rotates over, providing cover. Flicker forward by Flap. Really trying to get Skies there to punish him, but now that's a big flicker, big ultimate down. 12 seconds for the next neutral objective.
Still, the hard guard's not going to be back up when this turtle fight does commence, right? And at the end of the day, it still feels like FCAP is trading up. They're still taking away camps from Skies at this point of time. The real question is, when exactly do they actually want to commence a full-blown team fight?
Detonus welcome. The missiles does connect onto Cram, who's going to be dealing a lot of damage now with the Curtains call onto Falcon's AP Bren. 2-level lead on Calteezy. Skies hovering over Cram again, doing some damage. Minus Fury by Ogwen. Knock 2 members off straight into the enhanced sight. Calteezy secures the retribution. Now Kyle just jumps back and forth. 2-0 in kills 2.
This early game is completely disastrous. Falcon to AP Bren, they're going to be able to control this for the next 8 minutes or so. And I think that's allowing a Red Giant. Oh, I mean, they're trying, but at the end of the day, right, they've been slowed down significantly. Look at this.
1v4 in the bottom lane with a hard guard down. Innocent trying to run away, gets chopped down, and he got taken out inside of the belly.
It's too tough. It's too tough. Look at the priority, right? Falcon's AP Brand pushing up the tempo, and nobody can really win 1v1 anymore, right? Slanger Red Giants now getting punished for their greedy lineup. This is going to cost them and potentially cost them game number 1. But let's have a look at the hero matchups here, because right now, the actual win rate compared to the theoretical win rate, 100% for Skies.
Retribution earlier, Calteezy was able to steal away, now jumps into the quad shadow, gets pinned down, but is able still to escape. These little mistakes, but the instant recovery from Falcon's AP Brand.
I mean, like Leo likes to mention, right? It's a game of inches. And Falcon's AP Brand,
millimeters
right now,
at this point.
They're playing with feet, right? They're extending their lead even further. And at this point of time, when we look at the items, I think, you know, at least for Flapteezy, he's playing it safe, right? Go for the Dom Ice. You're already up against the CC. He's not going to greed out and go for the War Axe straight away. But the real concern is that Kyle is already 4-0-1. And not to mention, even Few, just poking people out with enhanced size, good enough.
Oh, Shadow kill the Sky Piercer, execute, takes him out. Even with the hard guard, Stormy couldn't save him. And this is what's special, I would say, about Flap. He knows exactly, wait, up top, Bulletproof Marco. Trying to go into 1v1 against the Assassin, and Skies is forced back. Flapteezy! Flickers forward, nom into the wall, straight onto Super Marco Ogwen. Knocks him up, and he takes the kill with a small hammer he has.
Oh man, Falcons AP Brand making this look easy. What a lead that they've generated for themselves. Slanger Red Giants, they have to forfeit every single time Falcons AP Brand takes space. You gotta give it away. There's no point fighting this early on, especially when you're 8-0 in total kill score. But not only that, look at that level lead.
That's Few. That's the mid lane, who's on an Assassin. He can't even, clear these waves usually. But here in this matchup, he's been able to find so much prio, and that's why you see that damage. Golden Staff, at least for Innocent, We're seeing him get towards the item. Power spike, Cram. Gonna dash away. Yums with flicker forward, onward, and the Earth Shatter. But Miss Fury catches 4 on the board. Knock up 2. Kyle shut down by Cram. Now on the chase. It's Flapteasy running away for his life. But Super Marco on the Lycan form. Yums brought back to the team. Another Earth Shatter to knock them up for Innocent. To continue, the spear hits.
You know, what am I doing here, right? What am I even doing here? A forfeit, you know, give up space. Yeah, I take it all back. Just play pixel perfect. Kill Kyle TZ while he still has his ult. Don't give him a frame to react.
And they're on the board. The momentum slowly shifting. But if we take a look at the goalie, Gideon, it's still massively in favor of Falcons AP Brent, still flying across the skies, looking down at the Red Giants.
I think at this point, when we're looking at SRG, their main winning factors is can they drag this out long enough so that people like Innocent, people like Sakai can actually catch up to get that critical mass. But unfortunately, it's going to be a little slow, so we're paying attention to Yums and his battle spells. Whenever he has it up, he is looking for an opportunity to lock down Kaltizi like he did previously.
It's all about Yums, so it almost seems like in games before the grand finals, every time he's on to Edith, every time he has a flicker, he'll use it. Just like that now, the kite back up against Flapteasy, who decided not to commit the death on his welcome, and we get to take a look at the items here again for the in-game equipment. Flapteasy, like you said, taking the utility route on this game. Dominance Ice straight into the Sky Guardian helmet. He knows exactly what this pick is meant to do. It's meant to frontline for Super Marco, for Kyle, and we're seeing that with the Quad Shadow and the Shadow Kill into the back line right now, doing a lot of damage. Cram needs the photo proc. Kyle's able to escape with the Quad Shadow, dodging away from the Earth Shatter that was well placed by Yums.
This gives a lot of information, right? Kyle TZ, he's already so far ahead. As long as he doesn't die, that's totally okay, right? Yes, he did lose a couple of Sky Piercer stacks, but it doesn't mean that he isn't like level 13, 9 minutes into the game compared to Sky's full 3 levels ahead of the man. It's tough to argue, but at this point of time, we're just hoping and waiting to see whether the Heart Guard is going to get dropped.
Again, these Quad Shadows by Kyle, using it just to poke, slowly but surely. They bit out the curtain call though. Cram, no ultimate. Wait, Kyle TZ
No, they don't spawn a few.
Seems like they're trying to just sneak this one in. So long as Red Giants still focus on their own purple buff. And even then, it's forced out by Flapteasy. Retribution still there for them. Minus Fury into the Debtors. Welcome canceling out the Minus Fury there. And it's going to be the knock up to Cake Yums down. Now into the back line. Attempts to Blaze. Knock a few up straight into Skies' Blaze. Flapteasy going to be taken down. That's a double for Skies. Looking for a triple as he marches forward. Skies continues the onslaught. Kyle forces the Shadow Kill. Super Marco chases Innocent in the back line right now. Kyle is in a 1v3. No Shadow Kill, but he does have the Quad Shadow. Going back and forth. Super Marco goes in and finds the Lycan Pounce. Skies looking for it. The spear catches him. Skies finds an unofficial Maniac.
Oh my goodness! How did it end up like this? Falcons AP Brent, they lost sight of what exactly they were fighting for. They already had the objective that they wanted to. They wanted to extend their lead. They may have shown a bit of disrespect, but Slimer Red Giants made it messy, kind of split them apart. Keep in mind, Falcons AP Brent, they don't mind diving, but they still have to maintain that front to back. And if the damage lands on the correct targets, like Innocent, like Cram, who as of right now is catching up real fast with the Brute Force Breastplate. Now, after the early game, he's 1-3-6, but the same goal, if not more, than Flapteasy.
Got some scary stuff right now. The scaling of SRG, the CC, the Ling, the Moskov. It's a very greedy lineup for SRG, but if they are able to somehow find those gold resources and place them onto these 3 members, it'll be very scary in the late game. Even the CC, he'll be able to actually withstand a 1v1 against Kaltizi. I think maybe he might go for the winner Crown Fu. And then later on in the side lanes, maybe Kyle will have to send over another member, maybe with few together to really deal with him.
I think they got to start changing their habits up here for the side of Falcons AP Brand. It looks like SRG has a bit of a read on them, and at the end of the day, it's all about landing the damage on the correct targets. I think better yet, hold on. Does he want to go for the info? Yes, he does. He's all 5.
Flask of the Oasis is still there, though, and he will be able to escape with the Quad Shadow. Scouts goes in, chasing the back line. Tempers the Blaze, knocking him up right into the Spear as well. Skies finds the assassination in the back base. Spear out. Super Marco with a gun down. Finding the shutdown back, and it will be a trade. Both junglers down. But Innocent wants to continue. Pin down Yums. Finds an Earth Shatter. Stormy in the back line, going to be taken down by Flap as he stops him on the ground. But take a look at Yums and Innocent, who is still free hitting. Gets caught by the enhanced sight. There's a Flask of the Oasis from Ogwin's Motivation Roar. But Cram is still able to escape. View and Ogwin. Now with Marco on the chase. Flicker forward with the Lycan Pounce. Will not give anything for Cram to deal with him. Innocent
no.
in a 1v3, that one with a nature as well. Does forward, Super Marco buys it with a nature, scratches him down, and finds the double.
He tries to outplay it. That's going to be a full wipeout here. A double kill for Super Marco. What an interesting approach. Slanger Red Giants make a play of their own to take out Kyle, reset his Sky Piercer stacks, but unfortunately, Few is quite a problem. These extended fights are working out much better for Falcon's AP Bread thanks to the Julian. He doesn't have to wait for a long ultimate. He just needs 8 seconds.
And now Minotaur. Ogwen has the winner crown, Gideon. That's the combo we were waiting for with the Minotaur, especially when they're snowballed. Yums, Earthshatter R2, but the Minion's Fury knocks them up. Cram gets thrown away. The Spirit of Destruction into the backline. Yums try to survive now, even with the Shadow Kill. Sky's no purple, but still desperately going for it. Time to blaze now on the Super Marco. Skies finds the shutdown. Now it's a Kyle! It's Skies who continues the fight. And now onto the Lord he goes. Cram in a 1v3, trying to deal some damage. Stormy tries to heal him from across the wall. Skies finds it. Now with the Finch poise over the Few. He continues the damage with the winner crown. Saves it for a bit. Few trying to chase him down. Sky's still surviving. Cram with a cleanup, and Few will be taken down.
Are you not entertained? Game number 1 from an abysmal early game. Somehow SRG are the ones who bounce back. Skies makes a play of a lifetime. Angeling, you can't count him out.
You can never count them out. Sky's in the mid lane now, trying to take the tier 2, and he will be able to do so. He started this game 0-3. He didn't have a purple buff in that team fight.
He didn't, but he does now have 4 items. He's scaled up finally. And honestly, he has more farm than Kyle after having a 4-0 start. And they're cracking open the inhibitors. And I think that SRG, they got to call it quits at some point.
Kyle with the damage, jumps onward forward, Earthshatter Flicker combos, guys. Trying to capitalize on this, has a time as a blaze, dodges away from them, and his Fury catches Super Marco, but now gets chain CC'd. So able to survive for a bit, knocked down by Flap TZ, shut down by Flap. Stormy caught in the immobilization as Kyle finishes him off. And finally, Falcons AP Bren, they find the chance to slow it all down again.
I think it doesn't matter, right? With more people dying at this point in time, we look at the waves and we can understand. Unless he wouldn't.
What? Innocent? He tried to Spirit of Destruction, doesn't get that Few! Deletes him from the Lanadon. Now it's a wipeout for Falcons AP Bren.
Why overheat? Why overheat? They could have just reset off of this. The waves were in a position where they couldn't get punished, and now they're definitely going to be losing something off of this. Sky's coming back up in 1 and Stormy in 1 as well. They could try 1v3 once more.
No purple buff though. Again, same problem for him. Does seem like for Yums, he will be able to just pressure them away from that mid turret, but the base turret will be taken down already. Sky's barely dodging away, doesn't want to commit the Temper to Blaze just yet. Buys the Rose Gold Meteor in time, and Falcons AP Bren will be happy just with the 2 base turrets take.
I'm telling you, Mirko, this game is starting to look like a war of attrition now. It's like I trade 1 inhibitor, Falcons AP Bren, we're going to take 2, which begs the question, what is SRG's response? No purple buff once again from both of these assassins, and Kyle in particular, with that purple buff, is going to be able to do a lot more in these tight situations. 30 more seconds as we look at the items. We're seeing that the biggest problem at this point of time is the fact that, hey, if we want to get into these fights, Ogun, you got to have your flicker back up. And Yums, his is coming up in 16 seconds, but with a Holy Crystal on top of everything else from Few, that really begs the question, can Innocent truly outplay everybody without the help of the Heart Guard?
A game of millimeters, a game of inches. SRG and Falcons AP Bren. So far for both of these teams, they're still able to keep the far lane base turret intact. So they'll still have an advantage to play with, technically. I think Falcons AP Bren with the mid lane constantly pushing in. Now this is a point where Yums onward on the Earthshatter over to Flap TZ. Just with a little bit of poke from Innocent. No teams wanting to go for it, but my question is, Gideon, is this good for SRG? Do they want the mid lane to actually be pushing towards them so that Innocent, so that Cram, so that even Skies can keep farming up, getting those resources?
I don't know. I think that SRG, they want to fight for this, right? I think they know that once the Lord starts crashing in towards their crystal, it's going to be really difficult to high ground defense. Keep in mind, Stormy is playing Angela. Angela is not known to have the greatest wave clear. Oh.
Or Shadow Flicker combo, ulted onward, Flap finds the backline with the Daytonas. Welcome now straight into Kyle TZ. With a Shadow Kill, use up to the backline, able to back away. Skies chasing them over the Finch poise, running him down now with the Temper to Blaze as well. Kyle able to dodge away from the knockup, but will not be able to dodge away from the rest of the Blaze. knockup on a 2 straight into Graham, who's going ham with a yo-yo. And Sky somehow finds a way to escape, but the base was wide open.
A clean back door coming in from Falcons, AP, Brand, SRG. They show that they can go toe-to-toe with some of their best, but when it comes down to the macro, when it comes down to that lead, Falcons, AP, Brand to show, hey, you gotta get on our level. You gotta have some polish, kids.
Composure, the calmness to pull that off. In a skirmish that looked like it was pure 50-50, in a skirmish where it looked like SRG were gonna win, they said, nah, I'd segue.
It's tough. I think it's really, really tough considering all the action-packed fights that we're having here. We're so much focus on the micro from the side of SRG. It's really difficult to see the entirety of the map. But I think our analysts could do a better job at breaking down this game. Analysts, please take it away.
Can we just say the first game here already set expectations for this grand finals? Because I don't know about you, gentlemen, but when you're asking me what game number 1 was going to look like, I don't think it would look like that.
Yeah, no, it was high risk, high reward for SRG. And again, if you want to achieve something great, such as defeating the world champions, you gotta think outside the box. You gotta think outside where the box was even made.
Because here's the thing, like, I was
like
almost
that.
thinking that Falcons AP Brand might have a flawless game, right? No devs and everything, but then Slaughter Giants fought back, and at the end of the day, it's not who has the better team fight.
Yep.
You just ended the game.
And most importantly, you can see SRG with this set play where it is going to be either Cram or this Edith coming out from Humes to start the fights, and then they will force Kaltisi to maybe pop the Quad Shadow, or it kind of feels like there's someone who forces the ultimate coming out from Kyle, and then in comes the Angeling, which, man, it's still pretty strong. I believe that even when Falcons AP Brand won this game, they probably will not let go of both the Angeling.
Let me just say as well, Slaughter Giants, as good as they look going up against Falcons AP Brand, what were those mistakes? Especially towards the end of the game when they're pushing. If they were, maybe a little bit relaxed, could have been a little bit better.
I'll tell you, Lafel, you mentioned it already. The beginning and the end are where they made their most mortal sins. Number 1, they drafted very greedy.
Yes.
They have very little wave clear, very little vision that they can actively throw out to protect this very late game-centric lineup. And then second is towards the end. Again, Coach Vecchi knows that PH teams are so good at macro. They got so consumed by the team fight that they forgot. Few tried to do this just a couple of days ago.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, Stormy did go back, but that's an Angela,
Yeah.
Maybe it was a Lilia or something, maybe.
Exactly. There's clearly the only, if you think about it, the only legitimate wave clear that SRG has is when Edith pops the ultimate.
Oh.
That's probably, but obviously that's not gonna happen. CC clears the lane slowly.
Oh, yeah.
Moskov takes his time, but again in the late game, maybe if you angle it properly, you're gonna clear it better,
And even with Edith, you're also besides the skills, your basic attacks you still hit one at a time.
Exactly. So, yeah, we did say that there was a glaring problem. Man, imagine if they just had export.
But here's the thing. It almost worked out. They were already in the base, but they forced it.
Man.
If they didn't force it, could have looked different.
I hate to tell you this, but in the grand finals, almost will never caught it.
Yeah. Now I guess maybe 3 mortal sins, right? Beginning, the end, and that last one, the push, the force push at the bottom.
Yeah. But still, I gotta say, though, that was... When Gideon asked, "Are you not entertained?" Man, I was.
It was definitely entertaining.
It was definitely.
It's so entertaining that even we watching, like off camera, like we will tell you guys, we went through our own cycle of emotions.
Yes. There was a video
I don't know how
footage
to
of
feel.
it.
Yeah.
There was a video footage of it.
It's rolling now.
Yeah, but again, honestly, like, I like the risky draft because, again, like, we had this talk, Leo, if you don't take the risk, how are you going to defeat the world champions? It's just that I kind of feel like when it comes to the gameplay, ending the game, like, I feel like 2 or 3 times SRG got wiped out where they really shouldn't have.
And once FCAP got wiped out, which I think was what sunk my stomach. What really, that roller coaster of emotions where they're like, oh no, they can win, they can do this. Yeah. And Wolf and I would have to eat our words because even ending and concluding the draft, I was like, yo, that's super greedy.
Yep.
And maybe through the sheer team fighting skills, they could have gotten away with it, but...
Yeah. Nevertheless, if there was a team that I would allow to be greedy, I think now SRG has proven their worth for that regard. Because I think that they have a clear idea of what they want to start. If you look at the game and just dissect it, you're going to see a pattern coming up from SRG, which kind of tells me this is a set play that they have rehearsed so much and they know from 0 to 100 and they executed properly, actually.
Honestly, I want to know a little bit more about that. Can you show us with Bob, with the telestrator, what you mean?
Yep. Okay, so thank you for allowing me to do this, actually. Let's just rewind. This is a team fight that eventually Bren won, but it was a testament to how good the angeling was and the fact that it was SRG. And Bob doesn't want to rewind. Well, now he's rewinding. Okay, so
Thanks, Bob.
Okay, so
Thanks, Bob.
This is us rewinding this. Okay, so first off, you can see that it is Kyle TZ in this spot. Well, you cannot see him because he is under.
He's in Oki Shadow.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. But that means that he activated his ultimate. So that is a launch pad. The guys identifies, okay, you don't have an ultimate, you did. And there is a lot of stuff that's happening onto the backlines. FCAP actually chose to chase, and they were able to do it. Now, in this time, we don't even need to highlight anything. This is more about like min-maxing from both teams. In fact, all players are God mode in this case. Look at how they go in and out. Innocent was amazing. Few was really, you know, toying with death. Super Marco was going in and out, making sure that he has the Lycan Pounds. Ogwin as well, utilizing his teammates.
Ooh.
And now they will not turret juggle. They will juggle Innocent.
It was a
Look at that.
rope-a-dope. It was an alley-oop. And if I'm not mistaken, there was a...
Beautiful.
A sliver of a second, a nanosecond,
Exactly.
wherein Cram went... I think he wanted to throw some spell vamp out and then maybe survive and then give the kill over to Innocent.
That's right.
But there were, if I'm not mistaken, 3 members of Falcons AP Bren there, and I think they thought one went back. So, again, take risks where you can, because if you want to beat the world champions, that's how you do it.
I gotta say, this kind of games is where Super Marco gets the name Bulletproof. But with that being said, we gotta look at our Sony MVP, and it's gonna be few on this Julian. And I gotta say, he did a lot. Like, damage, escaping death,
Ended the game
setting
single-handedly.
up, ending the game. Dude, he did it all.
Yeah, I believe that Few is so much of an expert in this Julian, in a way that the entire team kind of became very comfortable on how he plays the Julian. And I'm saying that because the chain stuns coming out from Falcon's AP Bren were perfect. They're utilizing either Ogwin first, or it will be Few first, and then it will get the damage output done, and then they go in and out. I believe that Few should not be given the Julian. In fact, I would say Falcon's AP Bren are way too comfortable picking up the Julian because 2 people can pick it up.
Would you say that it's a detriment to allow it to open? Like, it's your loss if you leave it open.
I would say yes.
Ban it out then.
Yeah, I would say yes. And
Start.
same can be said though about the angeling. Maybe take out one of the 2 components.
Just at least one.
Just at least one. I think between Angela and Ling, I think, especially because you're playing up against SRG, just bet the Ling, right?
Yeah, I would agree. Because again, Ingan said it himself, even without the Angela, he's activated, right? So with the Ling, it just makes the problem bigger. But we got to talk about our MVP here, 8 KDA, 751 GPM. And remember, the only guy that has a lower death count than him is just Super Marco.
Isn't that poetic that a hero such as Julian is now one of the specialty heroes of Few, who is in the early game super strong? He played even before Season 1. Now in the twilight of his... I don't even know, like he might even play for like 5 or 6 more years.
Yeah.
You're a mad burst hero in the Julian, like, and he ends the game himself. Isn't that like...
No, I mean, like, the crowd control itself, I feel like it's one of those things that actually drops guys where the basic attack just pulled them in. It's like, well, I guess my dashes mean nothing here.
That too. See, so at any given point, Few matters, both literally and figuratively in the world of MLBB sports.
That's why he's my GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm not a kid, but he's my idol.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's the idol of everyone. But with that being said, starting on July 24th is the female pro players' time to shine. Catch the MLBB Women's Invitational 2024, where 12 teams from 11 regions break barriers and redefine esports. Now, honestly, like, this game with that kind of showing makes me feel like it shouldn't be a sweep, right?
Absolutely.
That could have been the one. That could have been one for SRG, honestly speaking. I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah, definitely not. Unless, of course, we're going to see another Angeli on the other side, But yeah, I don't think it will be a sweep.
With that game, we got to look at Falcons AP Brand's achievements. Let's look at the journey that they had here.
Ever since rebuilding in 2022, they again have been a trust the process kind of team.
Yep.
And this is not the output you want. Is this not the best case scenario for output after such a long, drawn-out process?
This is going to be a template for esports in general, particularly mobile esports, right?
Yep.
Because now you're going to look at a team that is not composed of like super... that started out as a super team, or it started out like an all-star team. They made all-stars out of their players. That's amazing for FCAP.
Looking at his stats here, honestly, only average damage per minute and unique heroes is won by SRG. Everything else is by Falcons AP Brand, especially looking at that KDA. It's like, what, double?
Yeah. Then again, can we both agree, can we all agree that this is, that stats probably will never be able to describe the two teams?
Yeah, there's some things you can deduce.
Yeah.
Some things that are results of the way they perform. But in the end, numbers are just numbers.
Yeah.
You tell me that that game was close and you show me the timer, you show me the results post-game, I would not have seen the full picture.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't even use a calculator anymore.
What is a calculator? No,
Actually, you know,
Is there one in my phone?
I just asked Sanford.
Ah, yeah.
He's a human calculator.
Yeah, I just asked him for help. Now we gotta look at the
There it
crowd
is.
here. Here we go.
We're nailing it right in the head.
Very first ban. SRG is gonna be blue side. Falcons AP Brand, red side. Banning out a chip as well.
Yeah.
So how bad is this? Would you say that the Julian is worse than the Luyi? Because what if it comes down to it?
What if it comes down to between like picking up Julian? I would rather pick up the Julian just because it can be flex. At the same time, you're in the grand finals.
Yeah.
You want to play in your comfort hero as a team. I'm not talking about just a comfort hero as players, individuals, but as a team.
So I think that's what's looking like it's going to happen. Because Hart's still open.
Yep.
Luyi is still open. Ling is still open. There's so many big-ticket heroes.
This is the part where you definitely want to think, if you're SRG, do you really want to give up Ling or the Valentina, in fact? Because if you want to go back to your Angela, you're scared of that Valentina. And do they actually first pick the Valentina in the presence of what? Harith, Ling, Luyi? Probably not, right? So, well, they do went out the Harith this time. They will be opening up the Valentina.
The question is, will the Ling get banned here?
It's not. Oh, okay.
Right.
So, Luyi or Ling?
For SRG.
I'm feeling the Ling.
I think Valentina first pick is the best choice. But if I were to guess, they will pick up Ling. The second choice, definitely the Valentina.
Yeah. So, I don't know. SRG feels like a Ling. Because again,
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed! The name's Ixia. Remember it. enemy has slain the turret. Backup. Launch attack. Don't worry. This ain't my first rodeo. Request backup. Launch attack. I don't play by the rules. Even the brightest minds of Erudicio have to recognize my ingenuity. I'll counter for ya.
Ayos maaral eh. Okay. Oh.
An enemy has been slain. Request backup. Launch attack. Just stand back and watch me work. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Ally has been request backup. Request backup. Launch attack. Mayhem is a great source of inspiration. Request backup. Launch attack. Request backup. Our turret has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy. This is a stick-up. The enemy has slain the turret. Team destroyed a turret. Shut down. Shut down. Double kill. Slain. They got me.
Ewan, parang tatay na tatay talaga. Ano ba yan?
Enemy double kill.
Tanda na talaga.
The more they look down, the more motivated I get.
Ay, sabi ko,
One eye open. Killing spree. Slain an enemy. Launch attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Launch attack. Even the smallest speck of sand can become a sandstorm. An ally has been slain. Be yourself and blaze your own trail. Your team destroyed a turret. Launch attack and watch me work. Launch attack. An enemy has been slain.
tamad ka mag-mahal.
Request backup. The more they look down on me, the more motivated. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Mega kill. The name's Ixia. Remember it. Request backup. Nothing like a good request backup. My latest invention. An ally attack. I don't play by the rules. Even the smallest speck of sand can become a sandstorm. Understood. An enemy has been slain. Initiate retreat. Double kill. Been slain. Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Your team destroyed a turret. Mayhem is a great source of inspiration. Your team destroyed a turret. Initiate retreat. Don't worry, this ain't my first rodeo. You have slain an enemy. It feels good to be bad. You have slain an enemy. Shut down. Even the brightest minds of Erudicio have to recognize my ingenuity. Take a dirt nap. Request backup. Request mega kill. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Enemy killing spree. Initiate retreat. Let's show them we mean business. The name's Ixia. Remember. Shut down. Launch attack. I don't play by the rules. Attack the Lord. Gather up the Lord. Don't worry. This ain't my first rodeo. An enemy has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Even the smallest speck of sand can become a sandstorm. Let's show them we mean business. An ally has been attacked. Initiate retreat. This is a stick-up. An ally has been slain. Request backup. Be yourself and blaze your own. Request backup. Initiate retreat. To be bad. great source of inspiration. Launch attack. Here comes the fireworks. Ally has been killing spree. Initiate retreat. Launch attack. An enemy launch attack. Launch attack. Take a dirt nap. Your team's attack. Shut down. I'm coming for ya. Launch attack. Launch attack. The more they look down on me, the more motivated I get. Killing spree. Launch attack. I don't play by the rules. Launch attack. An ally has been slain. Request backup. Shut down. An enemy has requested backup. One eye open. Launch attack. Enemy killing spree. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Enemy double. Gather at the Lord. Enemy triple kill. Initiate retreat. Gather at the Lord. Gather at the Lord. The enemy has slain Lord. Enemy dominated. Nothing like a good battle to field test my latest invention. Down. Just stand back. Request backup. Initiate retreat. Request backup. Ally has been slain. Launch attack. Remember it. Initiate retreat. Just stand back and watch me work. Launch attack. The more they look down on me, the more motivated I get. Take a dirt nap. Nothing like a good battle to field test my latest invention. An enemy has been slain. Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat. Launch initiate retreat. This ain't my first rodeo.
Retreat from the Lord! Gather at the Lord!
I'm coming for ya.
Initiate retreat!
You have slain an enemy. Initiate retreat. It feels good to be back.
Request backup! Launch attack! Request backup! Request backup!
An ally has slain Lord.
Initiate retreat! Initiate retreat! Request initiate retreat! Request backup!
An enemy has been slain.
Launch attack!
Be yourself and blaze your own trail.
Launch attack! Launch attack!
Mayhem is a great source of inspiration.
Launch attack!
Ally has been slain.
Request backup!
Even the smallest speck
attack!
of sand can become a sandstorm.
Launch attack!
Even the brightest minds of Erudicio have to recognize my ingenuity.
An enemy has been slain!
This is a stick-up!
You have slain an enemy!
Ally has
Initiate retreat!
been slain.
Launch attack! Enemy has been slain! Launch attack! Push first! Push first! Launch attack first!
Clear up lanes. Just
Request
stand
backup!
back and watch me work.
Request gather at the Lord! Launch attack! Killing spree!
Even the smallest speck of sand can become a
Enemy has
sandstorm.
been slain! Launch attack! Request backup!
Let's show 'em we mean business.
Killing spree!
Mayhem is a great source of inspiration.
Your team destroyed a turret!
Victory!
Hugas ba yan? Mamaya pa yan.
Veteranang
Pwede na ako bumalik
actress.
sa mga model ng sofa. Na jokes aside,
Okay.
ang hirap naman, may malalaglag
Ang
kasi.
hirap kasi.
Ang hirap kasi may malalaglag eh. Pero I'll go with the Aurora 3-2.
Okay.
5 games, 5 games.
Okay. Rora, Black.
Blacklist. Wala ganun eh. Kailangan natin
Ganun,
mamili
kailangan
talaga
pumili.
eh.
Oo.
Paparusahan daw tayo pag di tayo pumili.
Pero ito, ang kaabang-abang pala. Kasi yung mananalo dito, makakalaban naman,
Falcons AP.
Falcons AP Bren. Parang sobrang butas ng karayom yung mga pagdadaanan ng mga teams natin from lower bracket, no?
Buti pa yung mga casters, hindi kailangan mag-predict, hindi mas-screenshot kapag mali yung prediction eh,
Oo
no?
nga, dapat kasama sila dito eh.
Oo nga. Mamaya, tanungin natin, Athena Burrito, sagutin
Okay,
niyo.
Athena Burrito,
Sagutin nyo.
pagkapasok sa inyo,
Pagkapasok
sagutin
sa
nyo,
inyo,
ah.
pag sinabing head us to the land of Dawn, casters pasok.
Ganito na lang.
Hindi, wag pa.
Kapag hindi sila nag-predict, dapat hingan nyo sila ng skin.
Tama.
Okay,
tama,
hingan nyo
tama.
ng skin. Kasi guys, by the way, sa ating MPL Playgrounds na nandun lang sa baba, hindi umaalis yon. Nasa baba lang. Meron tayong mga activities. If I'm not mistaken,
free skin.
merong free skin, may mga diamonds din, and some parts nandun din yung mga
Smart.
cosplayers.
Tapos meron din tayong face paint tsaka hair
Yes.
dye para
hair dye.
atid ng index salon,
Anong
no?
kulay ang pipiliin mo pa nagkataon?
Eto na, nandito na.
Ano?
Ha? Black?
Di ba yung mga prediction natin?
Kasi susuportahan.
Ah,
Okay.
Oo, diba?
Galing,
Sorry,
galing,
sorry.
ganda nun.
Okay.
May
Pero-
naglag sa area na
Pero
to.
legit yun, guys. Kung nanonood po kayo sa ating venue, available ang ating mga face paint. Kung gusto nyong feel nyo talaga ang energy dito sa loob ng arena. Ang saya siguro para kayong mga pupunta ng digmaan.
Oo. Parang alam mo yung birthday party, tas meron kayong ganun. Kaso hindi butterfly.
Oo, sige. Pero i-flex natin mamaya yung mga naging face paints na yan. Alam mo, parang pag mga moments na tumataas na yung balahibo ko, ibig sabihin parang
na yun
kakaiba na yata yung ating pwedeng maramdaman. Alam ko, lahat tayo ay nakaabang para makilala yung mga players. Pero nakaabang din tayo sa pinaka mag-uumpisa na laban. Ito na ang ating community of face-off.
It's time for the face-off. Representing Aurora MLBB, the Roras. Representing Blacklist International, the Agents. Para sa Aurora MLBB, ano ang palag mo?
Kiel and Haji. Love ko kayo pero Aurora ko!
Para sa Blacklist International, ano ang palag mo?
Recoded blacklist na to and hindi nyo na kami kilala.
Hindi ko kayo kilala pero kilala yung team!
Okay, game? Siguro ngayon tayo magkakaalaman ng lahat and gusto ko lang sabihin na good luck, have fun, and may the best team win.
Palag kung palag, fist bump. This rivalry began even before the season started. Fate decided that these two must eliminate each other. Who will get the bragging rights? It's time to find out.
Loyalty or royalty? Their story has finally come to
May
a
tao budang,
conclusion
ulitin mo nga.
this season. The Marshalls, Jefferson, JJ, Patrick, and Will Burr. Blacklist International versus Aurora. Welcome to the stage at the EXP lane. Legend Zero Edward versus Lord JM. Coming from the jungle, the smiling demon, Demon Kite versus MP the King. In the mid lane, you versus the all-around agent, Haji! And the roamers, the Hitman, Renegade versus Perks! Finally, in the gold lane, the next standard, Meng versus the Filipino sniper, Oheb! And their coaches, Coach Master the Basics versus Coach Bonchan. A match written in the stars. This is the epic rivalry and the culmination between Blacklist International and Aurora.
Mainit ang mga teams, lakad pa lang ang magtatangkang maglaglag ng isa, Aurora, MLBB, Domeng, Demon Cat, Yue, Edward, and Renegade.
Ngayon na kailangang i-seize ng Aurora ang win na kanilang gustong makamit kasi ito na yung punto ng ating torneo na hindi na po pwedeng magdalawang isip pa. Kailangang ipagpatuloy ng Aurora MLBB yung una, napakagagandang drafting pattern, and yung pangalawa, yung rotation nila na hindi nakakahinga yung kalaban. They need to start strong.
The new and improved code, Blacklist International, Oheb, MP the King, Haji, Lord JM, and Perks.
There is a night to break the code itong gabi na iyon. At kitang-kita para sa Blacklist International na handang-handa silang tapatan ang ilaw ng Aurora. And this time around, madami na silang pinagdaanan. This time around, ilang beses na silang nagkita. And this time around, tatapatan na nila para makuha ang 2-1 na score.
Mas malaki talaga yung hawak ng Aurora MLBB sa lahat ng stats na meron tayo, but that's under
mahilo naman kaya. Anong gagawin dyan?
Regular season.
Tunawin mo.
International, however, mainit ang meron dito.
Bakit?
Hello, old friend. Sabi dito ni
Dyan lang.
and Haji, one of the probably the controversial post-force para
Ano bang ano yun? Ba't tumingilo kayo?
Isa sa mga kailangan tutukan. Haji nag-switch from Rome, bumalik
Mala, ba't kayo nagigilo?
Tapat niya ngayon ay ang dati niyang kakampi.
Ano bang iluhan?
Ito yung tipo na alam nating maraming papatunayan sa isa't isa to. Yung tipo na dati magkakampi pero ngayon magkatapatan na. Tapos napaka-importante pa ng laban na to. At katulad lamang ata ng first match natin, ay marami ding mga star player na dapat abangan dito sa ating mga teams.
Isa din sa kailangan natin tutukan ay ang ating Infinix keys to victory para sa Aurora. Prioritize the Hitman's comfort picks para sa Blacklist International. Strengthen your endurance for longer series. At para sa dalawang teams, may the best team win.
Dalawang heroes lang ang gustong-gusto kong makita doon sa ating banning and even sa picking phase dito sa seryeng ito. Una, Matilda. Pangalawa, Cho.
Oo nga pala, may mga specific heroes na actually kahit dito kay Lord JM, yung CC, if I'm not mistaken, ay napakaganda din ng performance. So sino kaya ang unang pipili pagdating dito? Ano bang pattern ng dalawang teams in terms of sides?
In terms of sides, ang laging makakauna ng pili dito ay yung regular season na nakalamang ng seeding. So that would mean ang may priority ng side dito sa Game 1 ay walang iba kundi Aurora MLBB dahil sa mas magandang regular season run na pinakita nila.
Yeah, so ibig sabihin, yung unang laro natin, yung side na mamimili ay Aurora MLBB kasi sila yung nasa home. So pagpasok nyo sa venue, sila yung nasa kaliwa. Tapos away, yung nasa kanan.
Yung nasa red side, o para yung mga susunod sa ating venue ay may idea na. So ito na, pumili na ang Aurora by the way. So blue side sila this time around with a win rate of 56.52%. Again, reiterate lang natin para sa mga hindi pa familiar, yung win rate na to is win rate nila pag nasa blue side.
Blue side. Tapos ito naman yung nasa baba ay yung selection win rate nila. So mapang red man o blue ang kanilang pinipili, basta sila ang pumili ng kanilang side. Nasa 52.17% ang kanilang win rate na mas positive naman in the end of Aurora MLBB.
Yeah, ibig sabihin, mas madami silang panalo kaysa talo doon na sa priority na kanilang side na pinipili. Pero ngayon, no, kanina nakikita natin yung mga trend na nagbabago nga talaga. Depende sa first pick, second pick. Pero sobrang lakas pa din ng first pick kasi again, pagpasok natin ng serye, ay makikita natin yung Suyo in the first phase usually. Unless kanina, kagaya ng ginawang adjustment ng Falcons, AP Bren, Edith yung naging first pick. Pero most of the time, yun talaga yung nasa une.
Tsaka maganda yung insight kanina ni Coach Pacbet na pag nasa red side ka kasi minsan ikaw yung nagsiset up ng combo heroes and the blue side, ikaw yung mamimili kung ano nga ba talaga. So tignan natin kung ano ba ang pinaka-ipaprioritize ng ating mga teams. Again, for Aurora and Blacklist International, kilala nila ang takbo ng utak ng kanya-kanyang coaches.
Grabe, isa na siguro to sa pinakamabigat at pinaka-inaabangan at pinakamainit na tunggalian sa MLBB ngayon. It's Aurora versus Blacklist at mukhang nagkaka-respect pa na nga sa mga junglers natin, taking away the Fanny in the Hayabusa.
Very specific yung Hayabusa kasi hindi na natin nakikita si Hayabusa.
Oo, so definitely this is a respect ban against MP, the King. I think nagsaset up talaga sila parehas doon sa Suyo pick na mukhang mapupunta sa kupunan ng Aurora MLBB if hindi sila mag-adjust. But then again, open pa din yung Matilda Alpha na sobrang effective sa kupunan ng Blacklist.
Tsaka bilang na rin yung mga teams na nakakapag-counter ng Suyo pick. Kung sakaling Suyo nga ang kukunin ng Aurora dito, hindi na malayo makakita tayo ng Julian mula dito sa Blacklist International. O kaya mga fighter na mga fighter ni jungle, no? Bukod sa Nolan at Julian.
Mga Alpha pa.
Juicin!
Juicin is back.
Inagaw dito yan mula kay Haji.
Tsaka hindi na kasi parang nababa na siya the other day. Pero dito na-open na agad. Ano yung combo heroes kaya Suyo and which one? Ano pa?
This is still a flex pick, no? Regardless, pwedeng itong mapunta kay Perks o pwede rin itong mapunta kay Lord JM. But historically speaking ay nagiging mas maganda ang performance ng Blacklist International kapag ang high loss na to ay napupunta sa kamay ni Lord JM.
Yeah, ganun talaga yung naging trend, no? But now, open pa din yung Harith, I think. Hindi naman natin masasabing late na to open up. Pero Julian, Nolan, I guess, are possible picks for Demon Kite. And then probably secure a flex pick like a Khalid or something like that.
Oh, the Khalid, still one of the stronger roamers out there. And as you said, flex pick ka rin, pwedeng itong mapunta sa kamay ni Edward. Kung babalikan natin yung matagal na history ng paglaro ng XP ni Edward, may time na napaka-effective sa kanya ng isang Khalid. Pero dahil nga bukas ang focus, kinuha niya ito.
Oh, wow. Nag-pick sila dito ng Ling din ni Demon Kite plus an Eva para makay Haji.
Grabe. Alam mo, ang kailangang bantayan ng Blacklist International with this link coming from Demon Kite ay yung snowball potential. Kung babalik tayo dun sa naging performance nila nung regular season last day, nag-snowball si Demon Kite doon sa huling game pero napanalo naman ng Blacklist International via reverse sweep. So now, na nandito na tayo sa second phase ng draft, Cho, Tig, pwedeng iban, and then Nathan naman or Harith doon sa side ng Aurora.
Interesting, no? Even if sabihin na nating meron ng pang-abot sa likod ang kupunan ng Aurora, kinuha pa rin dito ng Blacklist International ang Eve sa kamay ni Haji. Siguro sinisigurado na nila no, na hindi mauubusan ng hero dito si Haji dahil kung titignan natin yung mga bans, natanggal na yung Louie, ninakaw na yung Zushin, medyo wala na sa meta si Zas, kaya parang shinur na agad nila by securing that Eve.
Ngayon na ganito yung takbo ng drafting for both Aurora and the Blacklist International. Ano kaya ang parang i-expect natin na mga marksman heroes or magiging mage gold lane ba to for Doming and Oheb?
Pwede pa, pwede. Lalo na dito sa kupunan ng Aurora, I think they are the one na kayang mag-execute pa ng mage gold laner mostly because secured naman sila dun sa damage output na nagmumula sa Fovius as well as sa Ling. Tapos yung mid laner nila ay DPS lang kahit paano.
Oh, and looking at the bans, no, mukhang grabe ang respeto dito kay Rene J, taking away 3 of his picks. The Matilda, the Cho, and the Kaja as well. The Tigreal is still open to take. Pero as far as I know, pwede rin itong agawin ng Blacklist International kung sakali.
Pwede. Kayang i-execute ni Perks. Rafaela open pa din naman, but I doubt na pipili pa dito yung Blacklist International ng something like the Rafaela. But the Khalid will be banned out. Kanina natin hinanap to sa first phase ng draft.
Oy, when I think about it, parang medyo okay pa ang Angela sa kupunan ng Aurora,
Oo
no?
nga,
Kung
no,
sakaling
Angeling.
mag-a-Angeling sila.
Oh, actually, kahit sa Fovies, pwede siyang mag-heart guard if ever para mamimili na lang siya. Tapos madali
Zushin din.
Oh, actually,
Harith,
ayan, Harith for the side of Blacklist International. Ano bang magandang hero dito para sa Aurora?
Tig, Nathan, Bea, if gusto nilang kunin at magpunta doon sa route na yon. But I think pwede din sila mag-double down with their magic damage kasi nga naman yung Juicin ay parang yung balibag niya. Hindi,
Yung Lantern Flare.
Yung Lantern Flare, hindi siya parang as enough of a damage output.
Lunox kaya? Sa tingin mo, makakapag-Lunox kaya si
Pwede.
Domin dito? The Tigreal is still open to take if you are Rene J na naging isa sa mga signature pickups niya during the regular season and even the harder games in the playoffs. Talagang kumakapit sila sa Tigreal na yun.
Okay, so Lunox nga talaga ang kukuhanin dito ng Aurora and Angela. As predicted by both Umi and Antianara, lumabas si Lunox, lumabas si Angela. What's the best choice for Blacklist International?
Medyo hindi. Mag-i-esme kaya to kasi pwedeng i-roam nila yung Hylos eh.
Oo nga. The Esmeralda, matagal-tagal na natin hindi nakikita pero historically ay nakakalamang ito sa lumang Phobius.
Sa lumang Phobius.
Sa lumang Phobius po. At
Pero
saka,
madami.
ang dami rin kasing shield eh.
Madami na shield.
Barats XP.
Oo, Barats XP.
We haven't seen this for a long time.
Yeah.
Pero isa ito sa mga magandang pangontra din sa Ling. Ito yung tipo na pag lumapag sa'yo,
Detona's
ano lang,
welcome.
isang pindot lang sa ulti dahil wala namang animation yon, rekta kain agad. Tingnan natin kung yun nga ba ang gagana. Pero ito pa lang, simula pa lang, game 1 pa lang ng best of 5 na to ay may mga iba na agad na lason na nilalabas ang parehas sa kupunan. Sobrang exciting ng best of 5 na to kaya sana mag-enjoy ang lahat ng nanonood.
Oh, sure tayo na magiging mainit agad ang ating unang laban. Again, kabisado nila ang isa't isa. Ibig sabihin yan, kabisado din nila kung paano kukontrahin ang strategiya ng kabilang kupunan. Sino nga ba talaga magwawagi sa ating unang laban? Head us to the land of dawn, casters, pasok!
Sinong papalag at sino malalaglag? Ito na ang ating lower bracket semifinals. Labanan ng Aurora laban sa Blacklist International.
Kaabang-abang ito at ramdam mo ang dagundong at sigawan ng mga agents at mga Auroras. Ganda ng aksyon na ating matutunghayan. Excite na ako.
It's the first game yet again on the best of 5 series. Pero mahaba-habang araw ang pwede natin expect o mahaba-habang matchup nga ba. Most especially ngayon, pagdating sa Infinix East Week 3, medyo na-checka naman ang kanilang mga susi. Pero ngayon, looking at the early game facing Aurora still, nandyan ang mga pang-aura para sa Blacklist.
So, ang nakaka-excite din dito, no? Angeling para sa Team Aurora, habang Blacklist International naglabas muli ng bago. Nakita na natin na yung mga pagbabago talaga sa mga hero picks nila, no? Simula dun sa Smart Omega, laban nila sa Falcons AP Bren, at ngayon meron muli silang nailabas sa katauhan ng isang Barats.
And even now, for Aurora, na nakikita nga natin na sila ang nag-prioritize ng Jushin pick here para kay Yue. And aside from that, switching in for a support here for Rene J and Angela. So, somewhat na checkan pa rin naman dyan on the comfort and magandang combo to, especially for Galing. But for Blacklist International, they have to strengthen their endurance. When we say endurance ba, paano yon, Burrito?
For me, hindi lang siya sa laro no? May ano din kumbaga may impact din dito yung pagod. Kasi best of 5 to Kaibahan sa game, sa best of 3 na mabibilis sa mga reset. Dito kasi hindi. At lagi kang mag-i-expect na may bawi ang kalaban mo. Kagaya na, dumaan na rin ang Blacklist International Team Aurora sa mga mahahabang games diba?
So, nasubukan. And even on to the community prediction, nasusubukan din ng community when it comes to predicting kung ano nga ba pwede maging resulta dito sa game number 1. Pero ngayon, medyo mas matindi ang magiging kapalit. And eventually, isa lang ang mananatili. Nakaharap bukas sa Falcons AP Bren. Pero mananatili pa rin ang Pro Epi the King.
Naku, ginamit yung flicker. Sabay Detona's welcome. Ngayon, naka-out muna si Rene J. Hinahabol at hinahampas yung Dinosaur. First blood para kay Lord JM. Pero lumalaban ang Team Aurora. Ngayon naman si Edward. At nabitbit yung tatlo. Yue with that bit-bit. Ginawang mga kuting. Kinuha isa-isa. Ngayon naman si Perks. Ayaaban din Lord JM versus 2. Edward dito ay nakikipagsabayan. Grabe naman!
What a powerful play here for Aurora. That's going to be a 3-man soul snare here, ladder flare para kay Yue. Imagine, 3 little kittens. Pero hindi mga kittens to, hindi mga kuteng. Pero
Grabe.
all in all, nung una nakita natin Pida King securing the first turtle. But na-take notice ng Aurora na tila ba may mga medyo nag-overstay ng kanilang welcome here onto the jungle side. At looking at the Infinix handcam here for Demon Knight, syempre kailangan natin expect more in the fast-paced laro or laruan dito para sa isang lane.
Ganyan naman talaga mga jungle. Pumipindot-pindot pa yan doon sa shop button para lang makita kung gaano na ba ano na bang mga ganap dito. And yun naman yung i-expect mo Kailangan kasi kapag jungle ka, mabibilis sa mga daliri. Minsan yun din yung parang paghahanda nila
Warm up yan
sa mga buy and sale.
Ay, oo. Kailangan kasi dyan na well warmed up, well oiled. And syempre, naka-ready rin naman siya to rumble if ever man. And speaking of which, meron siyang isang makikita.
Si Haji ang nakita niya dito sa hanip ng hard guard. Habang Tempest of Blade na nagamit din si Yui, binababarang lantern flare. Ngayon, ibabadibag ba? Hindi, naabutan. At si Perks ang kanyang pinupuruan dito. Buhay pa rin si Haji. At ito na naman, nahihirapan ng Blacklist International sa harapan dun sa Zushin.
Pero ito yung hindi nahihirapan sa harapan. Edward, but if Spovius play, Blacklist International on the other hand, na-prevent naman nila yung casualty doon. Pero right now, they still need an answer to what Aurora is doing onto them. At dito tayo sa pangalawang pagong magtutuos na naman.
Yun na naman, ginagamitan na naman ng mga lanterns niya dito. Domeng nagamit din yung, si Oheb nagamit yung kanyang Zaman Force. Ngayon may mga kits at may idea dito ang Team Aurora na hindi rin makakasabay. Itong si Oheb maya-maya, Demon Kite, hinahawakan pa rin yung pagong. Pero reset ang ginagawa.
And even for the vision here for Aurora, light within, di ba? Na nakikita na talaga natin na namamanage at na-maximize yung lilaw na yan. Pero doon sa may bandang taas.
May nahuli doon sa hanip ng hard guard. Buhay pa rin. With that brilliance. Grabe naman si Domeng. Pasok kayo ng mga members dito ng Team Aurora habang si Demon Kite ay nag-aabang din kung kailan siya tatalon. Nagamit na rin yung river manipulation. Haji with a kill. Napatay niya dito itong si Domeng. Ngayon naman ay si MB the King ay mamamatay. Si Demon Kite lumaatras din. Makakaligtas ang ilan sa mga members dito ng Blacklist International. At yung pagong wala pa rin gumagalaw.
Grabe, 2-1 yung naging palitan doon. Yung pagong hindi na nga lang rin muna papansinin na magkabilang kupunan. But definitely here for Blacklist International, kahit na inside the box, yung ginagawa nila mga plays, tila ba for Aurora, minamanipulate nila na lumabas. Meron silang Yue, and meron din silang hardguard here where Renege. Yung extra time na makasurvive enough para makarespo agad doon si Demon Kite.
Okay, may pagbigay na rin na gagawin ng Team Aurora. Kaya lang nakaligtaan nila yung bottom lane ay malayang-malaya itong si Domeng at matagumpay niyang mapapabagsak gamit yung 3 siege minions na yon. Habang nandito na naman yung Daytona's Water. Walang tinamaan. Pasok si Demon Kite. Ngayon, sino ang aasahan dito ng Lord JM? Nakipaghampasan na lang yung dinosaur. Kaya lang kasi, sinundot-sundot siya ng mga espada doon ni Demon Kite at 2 kila nakuha niya.
Tsaka grabe din yung depensa doon ni Edward. Hindi niya pinabayaan na ma-mirror yung move doon na ginawa nila on the bottom side ng Blacklist International. And aside from that, is napakaganda nga yung timing and everything ng chemistry at papasok pa sila Yue!
Naku po, kailangan lang kumatras dito ng Blacklist pero hindi sila makakatras. Sila po nakagad dito si Hoya. Tapos ulit na gamit natin ni Demon Kite. Killing spree na ang smiling demon.
Okay, ngayon medyo mapapangiti. Nakikita natin ngayon na sobrang ganda ng early game facing para dito sa Aurora. And aside from that, covered na naman. Even the third onto the top lane is a possible takedown here para kay Domeng. Kanina lang nasa baba siya, ngayon nasa taas. He's all around the map. And all around the map ay kontrolado to ng Aurora.
Grabe yung ginagawa dito. No? Gusto ko lang i-comment si Yue with that Lanter's Flare. Napakahirap kasing babaran niya na. Imaginein mo wala pa nga siya halos item pero nanunuot na eh.
Nanunuot na.
Yung mga apoy-apoy mula doon sa glowing wand eh.
Especially now, nakita mo naman, kahit lumalim si Edward, umaalalay lang siya. Kaso nga lang mapipitas pa rin. Medyo napalalim, nandun yung square, andun yung box. Blacklist will get a kill onto that one.
Yeah, pinakita na nila ito kahapon yung mga box-box na playstyle dito ng Blacklist International. At napakaganda rin kasi na naging contribution din ni Perks. No, pag nailapag niya kasi yung Glorious Pathway, may slow yun, may ticks din ng regeneration, at napakahirap lumakad. Isipin mo, malagkit na nga yun, malagkit pa yung ilalapag na river manipulation ni Haji.
Nananakit pa.
Nananakit pa.
Diba? At for the side naman ng Aurora, definitely gusto ko na na-highlight mo rin yung magandang pwedeng maging play dito ng Blacklist, which is Perks Glorious Pathway. Pero aside from that, kailangan din nilang magandang pondo para dito kay Hope. Kasi sa nakikita natin, talagang medyo na-outmaneuver siya ni Domeng, especially by taking down the third on the bottom side. Ngayon, panibagong pagong, panguling pagong para sa game number 1. Sinisimulan, nagmamadali ang Blacklist.
Okay, nakatabay din na si Demon Kai, pero si MP ang magwawagi doon sa retrihan na yun. Pasok din with Lantern Flare. Itong si Yue, ngayon naman na ilapag yung Glorious Pathway para malayang makaalis ang Blacklist International.
More on the discipline ngayon na pinapakita ng Blacklist International. They're choosing their fights wisely. At ngayon napapansin din natin na ngayon, sila ngayon na mamimili.
Walang din ang walang ultimate si Yue. Wala siyang Crimson Beacon doon para makaalis. At talagang inalis na nila doon sa equation itong si Yue. Ganda ng pinapamalas din ang pagbawi dito ng Blacklist.
It's all about the calculations here for the agents. At aside from that, ngayon ay makakaponto sila paunti-unti. Makakasagot na nga ba ng basag ng Tor dito sa may bandang top lane ng agents? Mukhang oo yata magiging answer. Pero bago maging oo yun, ay hindi daw muna, sabi ni Edward and Domeng. Blacklist International right now. Nakita natin nakakakuha sila ng magagandang plays. Pero aside from that, ngayon kailangan din nilang i-take hold, i-take over yung charge pagdating sa overall picture.
Yeah, ito naman yung maganda para sa Blacklist. No? Kahit basag yung top lane nila, basag yung bottom lane nila, objectives naman doon sa pagong ay nakuha nila lahat. And maganda rin naman yung pag-manage nila no, ng kanilang mga waves dito, and at the same time yung pag-react nila pagdating sa mga team fight na nilalaruan dito ng Team Aurora. Kasi alam din nila yung alam din nila yung condition dito ng lineup ng Team Aurora. No? Naka-Angeling kayo. So, kailangan nating mag-expect na may mga pick-offs na darating mula doon sa Aurora. Kaya nga naman, kung papansin mo si Lord JM at si Perks, lagi lang sila nakaantabay doon sa mga vital heroes ng Blacklist.
Exactly. They're on high alert right now. And in-acknowledge nila yung ganong klaseng presence. And ngayon, nag-hover nga yung hard card. Yung ganong sabihin natin picture, sabi nila parang medyo may nagbabantay na CCTV. And para sa Blacklist International, you want to somehow i-poke or i-bait na magamit agad yung hard guard na yan. Kasi sa ngayon, hindi mo basta-basta makikita sa Renegade sa mapa, not unless he wants to be seen na nga lang din. Might be a bait tactic na pwedeng ginagawa sa kanila ng Aurora. Pero sa ngayon, buhay na yung Lord at yung karamihan sa miyembro ng agents ay nandito na rin naman.
Aray, kung grabe naman yung sakit ng damage mula doon sa Void Crystal at doon sa mga buga ni Lord JM. And gusto ko yung sinabi mo, no, minsan kasi kapag naka-hover lang yung hard guard, dadalawang isip ka rin kung i-go mo no? Kasi any moment pwedeng sumanib yung Angela. Di ba pwedeng makipagsabayan sa inyo? So ngayon naman, sinisimulan na ng Blacklist International itong Lord na to.
Pero mukhang bibitawan na lang din muna nila. They're unsure on where the position is here para sa ibang mga miyembro. Binibilang nila pero mukhang isa, dalawa pa lang yung nakikita nila para dito sa vision. And aside from that, kailangan din naman muna mag-purple bomb ng ating mga junglers. Pero dito liliko tayo muli onto another pagbalik. Chacha muna ng Lord. At para sa Blacklist International, they don't want to start it not unless makita nila kung nasa na nga ba sila Domeng or even si Demon Kai.
Ayaw din magpakita dito ng Team Aurora. Alam din kasi nila yung idea, yung kakayahan din ni Lord JM, yung mga flicker detonas welcome niya na ilang beses nang nagawa dito sa game number 1. And gusto kong i-highlight lang dito, dalawang BOD para kay MP the King at kay Demon Kai. Tag-isa lang sila, hindi dalawa. Tag-isa sila dito ng BOD.
Kumbaga, dalawa na yung nabili, tag-isa sila dito for both of our junglers. So yung nanunuta damage ay pwede na nating asahan. Pero ngayon, for Blacklist International, it's going to be a good call. So habang nakikita natin na binabalance pa nila if whether they will go for the Lord muna, is nakita natin kung palaki na capitalize na malapit sila dito sa proximity ng mid lane turret. Kaya babasagin na nila agad. Ngayon, the reaction na gusto nila makuha, hindi pa nila nakukuha. Pero ito muna yung magiging interaction.
Okay, sanib yung hard guard. Habang nailapag na rin dito yung Zaman Force. Ngayon, si Edward yung tumatalon. Flicker na gamit na nga rin niya. Atras muna itong si Demon Kite. Alam niya na may mga na-expend na rin ng ultimates. Yung wala ng ultimate si Perks, even itong si Oheb. So, hihinga muna sila, aantay sila ng panibagong buwelo.
Okay, ngayon, Bubuelo, Inhale, Excel. Kilalang kilala talaga nila yung isa't isa. Pero sa ngayon, kahit kilala mo kasi, pwede ka pa rin gumawa ng mga plot twist. Pero yung Lord ay makukuha ni MP the King.
Okay, dito ang last welcome ay na-cancel. Edward ay tumatalon din. Pero nandun yung ladders play. Si Lord J, magigipon na rin nila pag na rin yung ribbon manipulation na habang si Oheb ay umaatras. Si Perks ay napaatras na rin. Buhay pa rin siya dito pero not for long.
Ando na
At
naman!
si Demon kaya na nandun. Energy nakuha na rin ang kill. Double kill na para kay Smiling Demon. Tempest of Blade
Haji!
para kay Haji. Nandun yung mga blades. At Demon Kite ay nakakuha. Actually, si Renny J nakakuha nun at wipeout para sa Blacklist International. Kaya na ata nilang tapusin itong game na ito. At ang Team Aurora will secure this game number 1.
Diretso lang ang tingin. Aurora will light up the path and secure the first game laban sa Blacklist International.
Grabe yung skill management, grabe yung layering of skills dito ng Team Aurora. Inantay nilang maubos yung mga importanteng ultimates. Tsaka sila pumasok. Sabi nila, okay, huwag tayo magmadali. May next round pa. Nung tumunog yung bell, round 2 daw, nilaban nila.
Well-timed and well-orchestrated na strategy para sa Aurora. Pero para himayin at para i-analisa ang nangyaring laban, tawagin na natin ang tropa sa Infinix Game Tambayan.
Grabe, napaka-importante talaga ng pagtingin sa better outcome pagdating sa pagkuha ng objectives. Again, Ate Marchantel and Umi, napakagandang shift nung game. Nakuha ng Blacklist yung Lord, pero nanalo yung Aurora sa teamfight and they even won the game.
Grabe yung sequence na yun kasi makikita natin na parang binate out yung mga ibang abilidad na nagmumula sa Aurora, yung nakapag-heart guard na, pumasok na rin at iba pa, at nag-Lord sila ulit. That was the correct call. Napakaganda ng call ng Blacklist no, na kunin yung Lord, pero napakaganda din ng call na ginawa ng Blacklist, ay ng Aurora rather, na ituloy yung laban at kunin yung mga kills para hindi magamit yung Lord. At syempre, yung jungler nila ang nanguna dyan.
Oo, yung kanina parang akala natin na early ang kanyang paggamit ng Tempest of Blades. Yung pala, yung cooldown nun, sakto dun sa teamfight na kailangan nila. So KDA of 506, kill participation of 92%. Napakataas for someone na, or napakataas if you're up against Blacklist na parang nagbibigay din ng pressure against them.
Grabe yung classic Angeling na napanood natin dito mula kay Demon Kite, no? Bukod sa mga sabihin na nating plays na pumapasok at lumalabas, normal na yan para sa isang Angeling. Ang nagpaganda dito ay yung tapang niya na mag 3 blades, 4 blades, madalas sa laban na to. Dahil when you're up against Harith and Eve at pati na rin isang Hylos, yes, sabihin na natin walang stun. Pero napakalagkit kasi ng dance floor kapag ganyan. Yan yung tipo na kapag nagkamali ka ng dash bilang Ling, tapos hindi mo agad nasalo yung, yung espada mo.
Yung espada mo, yes.
Mahaba-habang lakaran yan, boss.
Kaya tawag nito, may mga moments kung saan kung mapansin nyo, yung sinasabi nga natin para maaga minsan gumamit ng Tempest of Blades, yun yung way kasi ng parang yun yung go signal for Aurora na okay, set up na tayo ng play. Ito yung sinabi natin na very crucial na Tempest of Blades from Demon Kite. Kasi prior niya, nung kinuha ng side ng Blacklist yung Lord, nag-Tempest of Blades na siya bago mag-disengage. So, yun yung bait na binanggit kanina ni Omi. So, ang ganda nung palitan.
And this is a fairly quick game, no? 13 minutes lamang, 12:52 to be exact. Dahil nga, dapat magkakaroon pa tayo ng isang Lord push. Pero hindi na yun natuloy. Dahil nga nakuha ng Aurora yung teamfight right after that Lord. At doon naman kasi talaga malakas, no? Ang composition ng Aurora. You have an Angela na pwede kayong isustain, hindi nyo na kailangan umuwi agad-agad. At yung Ling pick naman ay talagang nakakapag-ikot ng napakabilis. Pero sa tingin ko, isa sa mga underrated factor na talaga nagbigay sa kanila yung mga teamfight win na yun sa mga masisikip na lugar ay yung Edward at Yue pickups natin dito na Zushin pati na rin ng Phoveus. Katulad ng mga Harith at ng mga Eve, parehas nilang gustong makipaglaban sa mga masisikip na lugar. At depende na lang talaga kung sinong unang bumagsak.
Parang may time pa early game natin, tatlo yung nabuhat ni Yue. sa lantern na flare niya. And kung mapansin natin, gamit yung emblem is the basic common emblem. So talagang gusto niya mag-poke na mag-poke. Parang more on stability pagdating sa teamfight. Reach guy for the game was Demon Kite, 790 gold per minute. And kita naman natin dito in terms of kill participation nga, parang working sideways. Ito yung tatlong binanggit natin na players, Demon Kite, Yue, and Edward. Talagang sila yung all over the place ay parang nakaposisyon kasi pag pumasok si Demon Kite, yung mga nasa likod parang zinozone ni Edward, yung mga nasa harap, zinozone ni Yue.
And looking at all of the stats, no, makikita natin na for majority of the game, especially in the early and the mid parts, ay lamang talaga ang blacklist. Pero habang tumagal ang larong ito, ay doon na nagsashine yung scaling ng Angeling tandem natin. No? At matagal na tong
Take that you. I can't believe that you are here. But I about you, about you. You're the reason in my life. You are the reason I survive, baby. I never thought that I could stand. Never thought that I need you. No, it's crazy, but it's true. Too many. I wanna sing in my head. Every day you say Lord, and you said it's mine. And hold my hand again to never show. When this game set in me, what a call we gonna say suddenly.
So, who's next?
I can't begin to me. We're the only on this one. We got this guy a little pocket road. Where up suddenly you're in love.
Smell of gunpowder in the morning.
I feel. May amen ba? Sino Marksman?
Love outshines the golden crown. It's my way or the highway.
My inner light will instruct me.
I saw the
Marvel
mind.
and Koopa are the
You
best
shattered Spike. I love Super. Look at me like this.
Test. Alpha is online.
Wait, test hello.
Butterfly is born by thy wish, guided by lantern's light.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
I see lots of prey.
Upa yung ano na.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed. Let's get this show on the road. Battle spell in cooldown. It feels good to be bad. Initiate retreat. Okay. Just stand back and watch me work. First blood. I'm coming for you. Launch attack. Let's show them we mean business. Is a great source of inspiration. Nothing like a good battle to field test my latest invention. Initiate retreat, okay. Be yourself and blaze your own trail. Request back. Understood. Request back. Name's Ixie. Remember.
Uy! Uy! Uy!
Take a dirt nap. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Gotta play by the rules. Even the brat my ingenuity.
Gather up the turtle.
This is a stick-up.
Gather up the turtle.
Understood. The more they look down on me, the more motivated I get. Launch attack. You have been
Ang inang yan. Wala, zero na yan.
Isn't starting over part of the fun? Initiate retreat. Killing spree. Shut down. Initiate retreat. Request backup. Be yourself and blaze your own trail. Ult is ready. Just stand back and watch me work. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Ano yan? Pesa oh.
An enemy has been slain.
Gather up the turtle.
Understood. Request backup.
Understood.
Tira na pala si Gago na.
Remember. Let's show 'em we mean business. An enemy has been slain.
Di pa umuwi, bobo ka.
Even the smallest speck of sand can become a sandstorm. Initiate retreat. I don't play by the rules. Launch attack. Okay. This is slain. They got me. Ally has been slain. Let's get back in the saddle. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack. Nothing like a good battle to field test my latest invention. Request backup. Understood. The more they look down on me, the more motivated I get. Request backup. Understood. Enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain. Your team destroyed the turret. Keep an eye on the map. Request backup. Understood. Request backup. Okay. Don't worry. This ain't my first rodeo. Our turret has been destroyed. All patched up. An enemy has been slain.
Gather up the turtle.
Okay. Coming for ya. Ult is not
Ang
ready.
ina talagang aso na yan. Ay, natatak. Ulap!
Take a dirt nap. Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Request backup. Okay. Our turret is under attack.
Hindi.
Mayhem is a great source of inspiration. An enemy has been slain. Enemy rampage. Request backup. One Shut down. An ally has been slain. Unstable network. Our turret has been destroyed.
Focus on pushing turrets.
Our turret is under attack. Your team destroyed the enemy has slain Lord. Isn't starting over part of the fun? Even the brightest minds of Erudicio have to recognize my ingenuity. Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. Here comes the fire. Attack!
Wala saan? Bubong na tong sana to? Baliw?
Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Be yourself. Turret is slain. Mayhem is a great source of inspiration. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Tapusin mo yan! Gago eh.
An enemy has been slain. Launch attack. Just stand back and watch me work. Mega kill. Initiate retreat. Destroy the turret. Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain. Even the brightest minds of Erudicio have to recognize my ingenuity. Request back. Okay.
Makikito. Mali.
Initiate retreat.
Sama mo yan.
Kill. The enemy has slain Lord. Triple kill. Initiate retreat.
Tak.
Launch attack. Understood. Initiate retreat. Launch attack. Launch attack. Okay. It feels good to be back. Push, march, attack. Okay. Ult is not ready. A new guy. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Backup. Ally has been to the drawing board. Initiate retreat. Backup. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack. Has been destroyed. Our turret has been destroyed. Launch attack. Mega kill.
Ugod ka. Ugod ka pa.
Request backup. Okay.
Even the smallest speck of sand can become a sandstorm.
Launch attack. Unstoppable. Double kill. Triple kill.
Ah! Ubus! Wipe out, man!
Launch attack. Take a dirt nap. Okay. Request backup.
Bye!
The name's Ixia. One eye opening. Your team
Hmm.
destroyed the turret. You have slain an enemy. Wipe it out.
Panis! Unaw, ang kaluluwa.
Victory!
Bigla nag-9.
Nakikita natin dito.
Okay, at ngayon, ang kanilang mga pinaflex muna. Mga kaibigan, sana aware din yung mga kaibigan nila na lumalabas sila ngayon sa FPL Arena. May ka-video call pa.
Grabe naman, live via satellite. Yung galawan dito ni Kuya. Siyempre, ang Auroras ay talagang natutuwa sa mga ganapan. Lalo na, nakaunang puntos na sila eh.
Oh, they need to get the momentum going here. Andiyan na mga clappers. Lights up. Ay, may bago sila. May mga light stick na nga rin yata yun, no?
Ano ba yun? Oo nga, may mga light sticks na rin sila.
Wait lang.
Ano yan?
Anong cosplay yan?
Wala lang, boss. Wala lang.
Ay, si Ren.
Ay! Eto na, the biggest flex.
Ay, Rene J. Kung nakikita mo yun.
Shoutout kay Hard. And again, napakatindi ng mga masasaksihan natin ngayon. Game 1, nakuha na ng Team Auroras. At ramdam mo rin yung aura ng Blacklist dito na gustong pumawi.
Ayun nga eh, nakikita naman natin kaya mag-force onto a game 5 ng Blacklist International. Pero hatiin muna at pasok muna tayo muli sa Land of God.
Diretso na kagad tayo. Namatay si Oheb ng maaga dito sa laban na ito. At kailangan mabilis mag-react dito ng Blacklist International. Kasi kung ikaw ay isang Bruno na nakakuha kagad ng death, kailangan pahabulin to eh.
Exactly. Sa quick recap natin doon na nakita agad natin yung prowess din ng isang Suyo na pang-reach.
Yep.
Diba? More on the hold yung nakakapitalize dito para kay Timo. Kahit ngayon, may isang nakakapitalize. Makakatakot
Nakatakas pa. Nagamit yung Shunpo tsaka yung Jit Mundo. At napakalayo kagad ng narating dito ni Renjay. Ngayon, unang pagong naglaban ay naka-ready si MP at si Demon Kite. Nagtititigan lamang. Bibitawan mo na sila.
Haji has an advantage na pwedeng manakal, pwedeng bumuhat. Pero sa ngayon, nandiyan naman ang mga pang-spam at masakit na humahagod ng mga bata ng Demon Kite.
Renjay, naku, tapak talaga ni Renjay. Wala pa siyang sipa dito, pero ang sakit ng dami. Habang nandilapit ng Guardian, everything ay mamamatay din sa kamay ng Team Aurora. Renjay! Hindi talaga magpapapigil din si Renjay. Baka Renjay Joe! At atras din. Buhay pa rin! Buhay pa rin si Renjay! Ngayon, nabit-bit ni Haji. And this time ay nakabawi din. Edward with a kill.
Sa hinaba-haba nangyari doon, isang highlight, hindi namatay si Rene J.
Grabe!
And right now, for Aurora, it's going to be a heavy start na nga lang din. Establishing a goal lead this early, makakuha ng pagong, and on top of that is 2 kills before the 3-minute mark. 0 to 5 kills for Bruno.
Tapos nabasag pa yung Torre doon sa may bandang itaas. So may didesign ngayon ng Blacklist International. Kung may leading doon sa may top lane or pag-ihiwalayin or pagpapalit ng linya dito. And ang ginagawa nila doon ng Blacklist is sinasama na dito si Ohim sa gitna para at least kahit paano makakuha.
And we need to improvise as soon as possible. Nakikita naman natin yung SCP na galaw nila. The clap back dun sa ginagawa sa kanila ng Aurora. But now, Aurora, the comfortable facing, sila ngayon na mas nakikita natin na mas aggressive note. Especially na naka-Rene show na nga tayo na nakikita para sa bandang baba.
Okay, napa-avatar of the Guardian. Alam nila na wala ng kills. No, pero sabi ni Demon Kite, sige na, ilalaban mo na to. Nagamit na rin yung Revitalize. Napakakunat naman ni Lord JM. Nakatakas pa. Grabing seal bones. Ngayon, si Rene J naman ang binababaran dito ng Lantern. Dadalhin sa mga members ng Blacklist International. Pero makakatakas pa rin with that Shunpo and Jet Good sa may recall pa uwi.
Gustong-gusto yun ni Rene J kapag siya yung nagiging star of the show. Pinupusa sa kanyang lahat. Bandang huli, pinapaasa niya lamang. Hindi siya mahuli, hindi siya mapapatay. Pero para sa Aurora naman ngayon, speaking of pagpatay, more on the kills din na nagiging halaman nila dito. They won't stop there. Makakakuha pa sila kahit paano ng gold plating sa bandang baba.
Naman, halos maubos din yung gold plates doon. Si Lord JM ay kumbaga hindi rin siya super makasama dun sa mga big rotations na ginagawa ng Blacklist International. Kasi mabilis din mag-clear yung yung edit And yun naman talaga yung mahalaga. Dapat mabilis ka mag-clear. Yung list na bakit din nagagawin dito sa PNG. May sipa ba siya?
Ano na naman siya?
Spear of Alpha, nagamit na rin ni MP.
Na-force siya agad. So right now for Aurora, makakuha ka man o hindi ng sipa dyan, Rene J, but the space provided for Demon Kite is a huge one, especially for Domeng right now. And tama ka sa sinabi mo, hindi makasama si Lord JF kasi hindi pwedeng matilt yung balance. Kasi yung top lane nabasag agad. Yung baba, hindi nila pwedeng pabayaan na mabilis makuha din ng Aurora. And grabe yung nagiging swag ng laro natin. Yung aura talaga ni Rene J when it comes to the show. And nararamdaman natin na he's really confident. And might be at 100% confident right now na pinapakita niya yung ganong klase. May pag-recall, may pag-sticker. And right now, nakikita natin, ang pwede mong engagement pero mukhang walang tatamaan.
Wala, hindi tinamaan. Mga microorganisms lang ang mga nasa pool doon, tsaka mga bakterya. Pero hindi, yun kasi yung plano talaga, no? At kapag meron ka kasing gatot katsa, gusto mo na napag-check mo rin na mga bush yan. And yung space na nakikreate nun, yung malaking bilog na yon. Kung sa mga objective takings, malaking tulong For sure, kapag may tinamaan doon sa Team Aurora, maaaring may follow-up talaga
Yeah, pero what if, di ba? Kung may tinamaan doon, that could be a possible na counterplay for Blacklist International. And aside from that, sometimes kasi yung Avatar na Guardian, hindi naman necessarily gusto na tumama more on pang zone or pang back south. Para alam ng kalaban mo na, hey, nandito pa rin kami. There's the visibility that you want. At with that, medyo ma-force out nila. Naluluyo yung ibang mga miyembro. Pero hindi nila ma-force out na lumayo talaga si Rene J.
Inaamba lang ni Rene J. Inaantay yung gumamit ng Purify. Pero si Rene J ngayon versus 3. Atras muna, Doming. At sakit na rin ng mga quick draw.
Sa gitna rin, no?
Sa gitna, nabasag yung Torre at aagaw po ng purple buff dito.
Mabilis ang nagiging galaw ngayon ng Aurora. Speed is the name of the game na nga yata. Kasi ngayon, tatlong Torre, all the outer turrets here for Blacklist International mapapatumba habang sa kanila ay perfecto at hindi pa nababawasan.
Yun nga Tsaka parang familiar yung galawan ni Demon Kite.
Parang
may kilala akong ganyang gumalaw
Parang nagsisimula sa G.
Hindi ko alam hanggang ngayon. Hindi pa rin malinaw yan eh. Pero malinaw para sa Team Aurora na sila ang lamang. Yung mga inner o outer turrets ay nabasag na sa top of mid and bottom. Yung turtle ay available din. Pero ito yung yung mag-big rotation na gagawin ng Team Aurora.
The lights are on them while they're keeping Blacklist International in the dark. Nakikita natin ngayon na sila ngayon yung mas nag-down. At may isang matututukan ng ilaw.
Humahabol sa kanya doon, nagamit na rin niya yung kanyang ultimate. Pero habol muna, naghahanap pa rin na magiging target dito ang Team Aurora. May slow push siya ginagawa doon sa may top. Habang doon sa may bottom, magre-react na rin ang Blacklist International. Alam nila kung ilan ang magkakasama doon sa may bottom. Kaya kakalap-kalap din ang Team Aurora.
We will be waiting.
Is yung connect ng Avatar ng Guardian. Pero for now, more on sila talaga yung meron
Find the
said that, and hindi na nila sobrang compromise kasi lagi. Nung nagiging posisyon nila ni Epic Native, we appreciate doon yung nagiging slow push ng bandang top lane. Pero ang bilis kasi ng snapback dyan ng Aurora. At ngayon, nakita naman natin ang Blacklist may bandang babae. Pero sila mag-red pero mukhang ayaw nila at wala silang balak. Wala sa bukabalaryo nila palamitin dito ang Blacklist.
Walong minuto na, pero resibo agad! Yung pangunang buwan dito ni Renny J, pero nakatakas with the act of the Guardian. Marami mga na-ultimates na nagamit, specifically dito sa mga frontliners nila. Ngayong pagkakataon sa Team Aurora ngayon na makunin itong Lord na ito at hindi makakalapit ang Blacklist.
Lord na nga. At ngayon, nakita mo, with that, sabihin nila, hindi man natin napatay agad si Lord JM, but it was enough for the act of the Guardian to be punished na nga, or to be pushed na nga lang.
me and everybody's scared. His dog is gone.
Sabay na naman ang pagkagandang ng at ngayon, hirap lalo yung vision nila sa mapa, lalo na nakaabang dito si Renji.
Ano masasabi ko, kahit ganito yung sitwasyon ng Blacklist International, malaki na kalamangan ng Team Aurora dito in terms of economy, halos na nakita. Parang kaya pa naman ilaban ito. Magandang setup lang, magandang timing lang, maka-free-hit lang so, sasagot yung dami.
Sabi nila, free-hit pala si Oeb. Sige, all eyes on Oeb as well. Nakikita natin kung paano rin tina-target. Sinasakto ni Oeb yung mga Hailstorm blast na dito. Even across the breeze. Sobrang kumukonekta doon sa mga nasa likod. Pero concealed for Rene J. Out lang muna. Pero may tatamaan na Avatar the Guardian.
Patay, pumasok sa loob.
Kahit napabasag na ito rin yung sa may bandang ibaba ngayon doon yung Team Aurora at yung base na lang ang kanilang nakikita. Match point na ang Team Aurora.
Mabilis ang galaw. Securing another point. Aurora will secure a match point for the lower bracket semifinals.
Mabilis ang aksyon.
Explosive
plays from Renny J at yung mga reinforcement mula sa kanilang kupunan ang naging susi para makuha ang laban na ito.
It's going to be a flawless victory and a clean na in-establish na discipline at diskarte dito ng Aurora for game number 2. Mas nakikita natin ngayon yung map presence on overall na diskarte ng 5-on-5 na battles ng Aurora. Pero para mas himayin at malaman ng mga naging kaganapan sa game number 2, court over muna natin sa Infinix Game Tambayan.
And with that, match point na ang Aurora. Again, Ato Chantel and Omi, probably a more dominating game for Aurora dito sa ating game number 2. Parang nag-iba ang timpla ng Blacklist.
Oo, parang makikita natin na may iba na sa mga pwesto nila. Hindi na kasing pulido ng game number 1. Para bang may unti-unti nang chip away ang Aurora after that game 1 victory. And right now, I feel like Aurora is really poised into taking it by a clean sweep. Ito yung sasabi natin na mahirap na i-break yung tempo pero hindi imposible.
O, tsaka yung tempo na yun, parang gamay na gamay din kasi ni Rene J yung tempo nung show. There were a lot of moments na nakita natin na talagang siya yung umuuna dun sa pwesto. Kaya rin naman siya ang ating MVP of that game. So baka Rene J. Cho. Ayun o. Ayun o.
Ayun. Siya na rin nagsabi na tapos na yung camera time niya.
Okay na po. Hindi, kailangan na rin mag-prepare for the next game. But yung performance niya dito is 203 KDA. So, let's say, para dito sa Aurora, ito yung mga sinasabi natin that they are one step ahead in terms of the positioning. Even Perks ay na-zone out pa nga.
Oh, and I just have to say na ang dami ring na sayang na abilities dito kay Rene J, no? Every time na pumapasok siya na akala mo malalim na o wala sa pwesto, doon nagbabato ng mga abilidad ang Blackness International at kaya naman nakakatakas din via the Shunpo and the Jeet Kundo. And ito na yung masasabi natin na alam ni Rene J saktong asim lang. Yung saktong akala lang ng mga tao, wala na sa pwesto pero makakatakas pa rin naman. At hindi naman yun nagagawa ng mag-isa. It was a very beautiful game coming in from Aurora MLBP na tuwing tumatakas si Rene J ay may humaharang din sa humahabol sa Hitman.
Oh, tsaka ano dito, parang nakita din natin dito for the side of Aurora na counter nila yung maingay na combo and synergy in this Alpha and Juicin. So talagang tinalon nila dito in a way na para mapigilan yung kayang gawin ng lineup ng Blacklist International, even stopping yung farming potential ni Oheb. Kasi recently, napapansin natin kay Oheb, regardless kung gaano kalugi yung kanyang mga kakampi, sure siya na hindi siya lugi pagdating doon sa laning.
Kumbaga parang nakakasigurado tayo na may mga naka-anchor lang doon na talagang makakagawa ng trabaho nila eventually. And so far in terms of GPM, no, nangunguna pa rin dito si Demon Kite. Very similar sa ating natunguhan nung game number 1 kung saan siya din yung nakakuha ng ating highest GPM. Kaya naman masasabi natin na in terms of rotation ay sa tingin ko may pagka-focus ng konti yung gold share talaga para dito kay Demon Kite in Aurora MLBB.
Ito, speaking of Aurora, nabagit mo na rin yung hero dito ni Yuin Aurora may pinakamataas na dinil na damage against Blacklist International. Even yung nasoak in na damage dito ni Edward and Rene J. So, ang hirap pala sa buhay din dito ni Haji kasi yung damage taken niya is around 35,000. Next to the highest damage taken na si Lord JM.
Napakahirap din kasi, no? If you're a Zushin, kailangan talaga humaharap ka. At napakahirap harapan ng mga hero na to. Especially the Edith. Ilang beses natin pinag-usapan sa araw na to that Edith wins games. Pero hindi naman kasi ganun lang kasimple yun. Edith is one of those tanks na nagiging marksman. Actually, siya lang yung nagiging marksman na tank na kaya ding mag-heal ng napakataas na damage. Kaya naman hindi rin ito pwedeng babaran, maliban na lang kung maka-crowd control ang Edith na to.
Oh, ito nakita natin na by the way dun sa statistics also na 9 minutes and 42 seconds lang pala yung naging laban. So, it's safe to say na somehow for Blacklist International because of the pressure din na binigay ng kanilang kalaban, parang somehow disoriented. Kasi parang
Doon sa back. Ito ba nilabas? Ay mo doon, marunong ka namang bakas.
Ready, go!
My fists are unflinching!
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
The ocean is not just our home. It is who we are.
Wipe out all the injustice in the world.
Iron Steed, ready to engage.
Assassination is my way of missing you, my dear brother.
Demons shall bathe in their blood. The light belongs to the righteous.
Let's play together.
I'm Yin, and I won't lose myself, no matter what!
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
It is love that keeps us alive. Mind your steps, visitor. For Necrokeep is cold and hostile. There's no farther for us to fall. This is not the end for us.
First blood!
If it helps. For Necrokeep. Taste the despair.
An ally has been slain. Request backup!
I'll be the beacon that guides Necrokeep through the dark. For one day, Necrokeep will bathe the daylight.
Mukhang hindi mapatay ah.
The enemy has slain the turtle. Initiate retreat.
Taste the despair.
Tabunan na lang yan eh.
Tears and laughter. Such extravagant graces.
An enemy has been slain.
I need to tend to my people.
Ramo, sama mo, Kor. Pultihan mo.
You have slain an enemy. Ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
I was supposed to marry him. In this gown.
Enemy double kill. Request backup.
Ginagawa yung dalawa.
It is a blessing to bloom and to wither.
Enemy has been slain. Request backup. Request backup. The enemy has slain the turtle. Ally has been slain. Request backup. Ally has been slain.
Ang ina niya.
In memory of the fallen.
Our turret has been destroyed.
There are memories time does not erase.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
My people are calling to me.
Initiate retreat.
Shame on you.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Taste the despair.
We hold our ground. Destroy the turret. Our turret is under attack.
The
Request
silence of
backup.
Necrokeep is too cold, too loud.
Ano ka na ikaw, Aldo, ginlin mo.
Launch
Biskit
attack.
ka, naubos na.
Shame on you.
Our turret is under attack. Slain. The enemy has slain the turtle. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under
I
attack.
need to tend to my people. For Necrokeep.
Enemy dominated.
For one day, Necrokeep will
Enemy
bathe
has
the
been
daylight.
slain. Our turret is under attack. We hold our ground. An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Does it expire? Taste the despair.
Our turret is under attack.
Hindi mo ka. Pupunta mo.
Mind your steps over there, for Necrokeep is cold and hostile. My people are calling to me.
Libre mo yan. Dalawa na kayo dyan eh.
Ally has been slain. Mega kill.
Push, push!
Push first. Attack the Lord.
This is not the end for us.
Gusto niya sa top. Bigay mo na yung Lord.
Enemy has slain Lord.
Magawa dyan.
Launch attack.
Bakit kasi?
I'll be the beacon that guides Necrokeep through the dark.
Your team destroyed a turret. Our turret is under attack. Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Enemy crushed. Enemy double kill. Initiate retreat. Our turret is under attack.
Malupad yung napatay ah.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Despair will be dispelled.
Sus ng Aldog.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
We hold our ground. Tears and laughter. Such extravagant raising.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Lul.
Slain. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain. Enemy inhibitor turret is under attack. Our inhibitor turret is under attack. Initiate retreat. Our turret has been destroyed.
Despair.
Request backup. Our base is under attack. Shut down. Our base is under attack.
Uy, buhay pa. Nag-in-cave na to. Ito sa inyo. Kaya alam ko sa Discord nyo. versus Aldog.
Live pa rin mula sa Green Sun, Makati City. Nandito tayo para sa Infinix Game Tambayan, Ate mo Chantel, Auntie Anara, and Uwumi. So nakikita pa rin natin or mapapanood natin ngayon ang lower bracket match between Aurora MLBB and Blacklist International. Kamusta naman ang inyong boy sir? Kamusta naman kayo during the break?
Magkasama tayo.
Hindi, pero kamusta ka nga ng time na yun?
Okay na. Sobrang, ganon.
Bakit ho?
Relieved.
Relieve saan?
Relieved. Kukwento ko pa ba?
Kasi medyo mabigat yung ano eh.
Tama. Ako nga, umupo na lang ako dito. Naisip ko, grabe, isang team ang matatapos ang journey ngayong gabi. Isang team na naman. Actually, ilang araw na tayong nawawala ng mga team dito. Pero it is the nature of the competition. This is the hardest region in the world. This time around, Aurora na naman ang pipili ng kanilang side.
Okay, so for Aurora, pag pumipili sila ng side, 56.52% ang kanilang winning percentage. Para naman sa blue side na kung saan pinili nila 58.33%. Again, Aurora MLBB is at match point.
Yep.
Almost close into eliminating Blacklist International. At mataas din yung, sabihin na natin, win rate pagdating doon sa mga napili nilang sides. So, tingnan natin, or ano ba ang i-expect natin this time around for Blacklist International?
Ako, for Blacklist, they really have to reset na after those two matches. Hindi na pwede yung nangyari ng game number 2. Game number 1, medyo pulido pa. Maybe work from what happened in game number 1. Pero knowing Aurora, naaamoy na nila yung dugo. Parang Aurora is the type of team na kapag nakakuha sila ng advantage, hindi na nila binibitawan ito.
Oo.
Ito kanina may kinuwento si Auntie Anara. Parang nakasalubong mo si Haji earlier during the break. Ano yung napag-usapan nyo?
Wala, sabi ko, musta G? Sabi ni Haji, hindi daw kasi niya in-expect yung nangyari nung game 2. Pero ngayon, definitely, I think they are in a much better space. They want to be able to turn the tides against them. And alam mo, ang naisip ko lang na parallel dito sa akin na hihinat na ng Blacklist International ngayon ay yung run nila for the Grand Finals nung MPL Philippines, I think Season 7 or Season 8, na 3-0 sila ng execration. Season 7. Tapos parang na-reverse sweep nila. So, definitely hindi pa huli ang lahat para sa kanila.
Parang nandun pa yung nandun yung experience na nila na makalusot sa butas ng karayom or sa pinaka-deadly situation that they could be. And pinag-usapan natin kanina yung mental fortitude pagdating sa mga gantong tight games. Probably for Blacklist International, dito masusubukan yung mental fortitude na yun.
Dito na talaga papasok yung tinatawag nila yung coaching staff na pumepep talk na, and knowing their managers naman, si Banubs, alam naman natin kung pep talk ng usapan. Marami na sigurong nasabi sa kanyang team, and so far ito na talaga yung kailangan. Reset for game number 3 because this is do or die. It's either seize the win or break the code.
At narinig na rin natin ang pag-ugong dito sa ating EMPL Arena. Dadating na ulit tayo sa isa sa mga pinakamahirap na laban, which is the drafting phase. Again, blue side is Aurora MLBB and red side, Blacklist International. So for Aurora, nagbana sila ng Luyi, Gatot, and Hayabusa. For Blacklist, binan nila Chip, Fanny, and Matilda.
Ang bilis naman ng bana yun. Tapos kumuha na agad yung Rora ng Juicin. And Blacklist International responded with the Soyu and the Hylos.
Mukhang parehas ang ating mga nakikitang picks mula sa mga earlier games in
Umiikot
this
lang,
series. Umiikot lang talaga. Ito yung mga coaches siguro na may plano na sinusunod talaga nila. Depende kung ano yung ilabas ng kalaban ngayon. kung parehas yung heroes, of course, pabor ito para sa Aurora na nanalo na ng 2 games. So, kailangan may baguhin kahit papano. Kung hindi man sa heroes, sa way ng paglalaro.
Ito yung sinabi natin in terms of heroes, no? Parang napapansin ko, tama ba? For Blacklist International, they prioritize Hylos over Edith.
Yeah.
So ano ang ibig sabihin nun? Anong pinaprioritize nila in terms of playstyle?
I think ang goal lang talaga nila ay ma-flex yun. And then, well, flex din naman yung Edith. Pero mas more on sustainability and soaking up damage. Again, we've labeled Hylos as the sandbag. One of the heaviest sandbags dito sa MPL Philippines Season 14. So definitely, gusto ng Blacklist International specifically na may tatangki lang ng damage. Tapos, kapag wala ng mga spells and skills, doon na sila e-entrada.
At saktong-sakto yun talaga naging role so far ni Lord JM para dito sa Blacklist International. Yung tumatangki talaga at nagbibigay ng espasyo. Pero sa tingin ko, right now, the Hylos is still a flex pick para sa Blacklist. At para naman sa Aurora, no, medyo honest ang kanilang draft. We already have the Phobius. Nandyan rin yung Ling. Wala nang ibang pupuntahan ang mga hero na yan. Pero kahit pa sabihin natin na very honest ang kanilang first picking phase, very powerful ang mga hero na to. At mukhang comfort pick pa nga ng ating mga manlalaro.
Oo, definitely power picks nating mako-consider itong mga first 3 picks ng koponan ng Aurora MLBB. Yung Juicin kanina, nakita natin sinubukan siyang gamitin ni Haji nung nitong game number 2, but then it wasn't, hindi siya naging effective mostly because nahawakan ni Rene J yung show niya. And again, I think that's a possibility that Blacklist needs to parang panghawakan. Kasi ngayon, bukas pa din yung show. And what if Rene J decides again to go with that show?
Why not? Kasi naging effective naman kanina. No? So, quick update lang sa ating bans. So, aside from Louie, Gatot, and Hayabusa for Aurora, nadagdag na rin si Khalid. For Blacklist International, aside from Chip, Fanny, Matilda, Angela, and Harith, yung kanilang binan for this game. So, nadala na sila doon sa threat ng Angeling from game number 1.
Parang natuto na, no? Pero again, this also opens other possible pickups naman na nagpapalakas din naman ng Ling. You still have the Florin na nabanggit natin kanina. There are other sustained supports. The Rafaela is still open to take as well kung sakaling gusto nila itong kunin. Kaya naman, even if nawala yung Angeling panigurado, may iba pa naman na pwedeng ipalit dito.
Yeah. Pwede pa din gumamit ng Thai Grill and Cho. Itong si Rene J, I think yun na lang yung mga most probable picks. Ito naka-hover dun sa Thai Grill pick ang Aurora MLBB. So, yeah. And then in terms of the gold lane matchup against a Moscow, medyo malawak naman, I would say, yung possibility. Pwede pa silang mag-Nathan, pwede pa silang mag-Beatrix, pwede silang mag-Lunox even if they want to. So yun, ang dami pang possibilities ngayon para sa kupunan ng Aurora MLBB.
Yeah, and with Moscow already locked in, no? Yung Blacklist, meron naman na silang side lane pressure dahil nga sa Spear of Destruction. Pero mukhang ito na yun, no? Aurora taking the Beatrix against Oheb. Wow.
Tsaka kinuha na ulit nila yung binanggit kanina na Cho.
Yeah.
So parang more on, sabihin na nating Tomo na hero na gamitin, signature hero for Rene J and Tigrill naman to complete the lineup of Blacklist International.
Ayun, no, sinagot. Kung kinuha ang Beatrix sa side ng Aurora, Blacklist naman ang kukuha ng Tigreal. And grabe, no, entering this match, this might be the heaviest game of this series. Mabigat para sa parehas na kupunan dahil napakalaki ng pinaglalabanan para sa dalawang ito.
Oo, kailangan lang ng Blacklist International na mauna in terms of setting up because again, they have the Thai Grill, they have the Aurora. So definitely in terms of crowd control, ang lawak ng possibility para sa kanila.
Again, this is a battle of royalty versus loyalty. Sino nga ba talaga ang mananalo dito sa ating laban? Sino nga ba talaga ang magkakaroon ng edge pagdating sa laro? Alamin ang magiging sagot dahil in a few seconds ay magsisimula na itong game na to. Again, nakataya na lahat. Kailangan nang ilabas lahat. Napaka-importante na kumapit sa lahat ng mga pwedeng kapitan. Casters, pasok!
Match point para sa Aurora. Habang para sa Blacklist International naman ay naghahanap-hanap pa rin. At eventually ba ay makakakuha ng puntos para dito sa game number 3?
Matinding reset ang nangyari. And the Blacklist International, makikita mo din sa kanilang mga body language kanina na ready na silang lumaban, ready silang mag-reset, at ready silang kumuha ng isa pang laro dito. Team Aurora naman, pinangahawakan nila yung momentum na nadala nila from games 1 and 2 eh.
Hindi nila binibitawan. Nakita natin ang kanilang palag. But there can only be one na magtutungo para sa lower bracket finals kung saan nag-aantay ang FCAP. Pero para sa Blacklist, they need to take this game by force man yan. And for Aurora naman, matutuloy nga ba ang kanilang seamless, flawless victory para sa matchup na to. Renjay, on the other hand, hawakan na naman muli ang kanyang show. At nakita or ma-expect talaga natin yung ganyang klaseng mga pagpasok in and out niya.
Sobrang likod talaga ni Renjay at makikita mo talaga no, sa galaw ng hero niya na sobrang confident niya sa mga pag-ikot-ikot, pagpunta dun sa mga medyo risky na lugar. Di ba? And yun yung maganda no, kapag meron kang roam na kagaya nito. Ngayon, MP the King, sinabi niya dito walang iba kundi si Renjay. At yun yung pokes din mula sa kanya, kailangan mag-recall out dito ni Renjay at nag-aabang pa rin ang timing dito ang Blacklist.
Tsaka na-acknowledge din kasi kanina ng Aurora yung kanilang infinite keys to victory, di ba? Na more on kay Renjay din when it comes to his comfort picks. Nakakuha siya hindi lang basta comfort oh. One of his signature heroes here for the final round na nga ba. Final match for Aurora na nga ba ito? Pero para sa Blacklist International, may puso pa rin naman, may pag-asa, ma-prolong, ma-extend ang matchup na ito. Pero para dito sa unang pagong, makikita pa rin naman natin yung magiging sagutang Haji and Yue, Aurora, pati na rin ang isang Jushin.
Nakakagigil talaga yung mga lanterns ng isang Jushin eh, no? Para bang hindi mo nararamdaman yung damage, yes, lalo na sa early game. Pero yung idea kasi na ibabalibag ka ng ibabalibag, kasi normally kapag mga roam, normal na sapatos lang ang dala-dala, hindi ka agad bumubuo, diba? So medyo mabagal yung movement speed. And yun yung ginalabang talaga ng isang Jushin dito. Tapos remember, wala na rin mana yan, ha? Kaya kapag pag-clear wave lang ang pag-uusapan, pwede niyang gamitin yan. Magkakaroon lang ng mana cost yan kapag tumama sa hero.
Sa hero, no? And eventually, nakikita rin natin kung paano lang na ma-maximize. Even though sa hero tumatama, kita mo, sobrang ganda pa rin ng kanilang pagiging play dito.
Okay, napasipan na si Renjay doon at episode play naman mula kay Demon Kai. Ngayon, nagkakagulo na ang Blacklist at Team Aurora. Edward, ay nakuha na nila first blood. Ngayon, pagkakataon ng Team Aurora na makuha pa rin isa. MP the King ay umatras na. Ngayon, balik sila doon sa objektiba na gusto nila, which is yung pagong.
Okay, nakikita natin kung paano nagka-capitalize ang Aurora sa ganung klase ng mga play. And after that, disengage. Ang bilis lang nung nagiging in and out nila. Hindi lang si Renjay ang tututukan natin when it comes to the discipline. But the overall na somewhat pinigilan din nila yung sarili. Parang if ako yun lalalim pa ako. Pero buti lang hindi ako yung naglalaro.
Yun nga buti na lang talaga. Buti na lang nagkakas ka ngayon. Kundi lumalim ka na, no?
Oo, baka eventually nagkaroon ng trade. Pero for Aurora, mas gusto nila sila yung lamang. And eto na naman si Renjay sa mga silip-silip, pasulyap-sulyap na ganyan. Kung ako rin naman yung Blacklist, you need an answer. Pero hindi lahat kay Renjay ibibigay yung answer na yan. You also have to answer back dito sa mga pwedeng gawin nila Yue, eventually nila Edward. Tapos that is just Renjay na nanggugulo.
Ito na yung punish nila. Nagamit na rin yung ultimate mula dito kay Haji at nasecure nila yung kill na yon. Medyo natigilan doon si Renjay kasi hindi na niya dinuloy yung kanyang Way of the Dragon. Nagkakaharapan na naman, ha?
Grabe yung 1v1 ng dalawang gold laners natin. Is the next standard and the Filipino sniper here. Bago nga nakita natin yung matchup na yun, eventually nakita natin na na-punish si Renjay. So kahit papano, nandun pa rin naman yung calculated na risk na tinitake ng Blacklist International onto taking him down. Magpapunish sila na magpapunish yung mga mag-overextend. Most especially may Aurora, afford nila. They have the luxury to do so. Pero ngayon sa may bandang baba, gusto nilang pigilan yung freedom na possible para dito kay Ohim.
Oo, yun nga Tsaka available na rin yung corrosion site niya, no? So unti-unting nakakapondo ang isang Moscow. Remember, nakakatakot kalaban ng Moscow pagdating sa late game. Kasi wala nang sinisino, wala nang sinasanto yan. Lalo na ako masasabi ko na medyo assassin killer din to
Oo.
Yung isang Moscow, di ba?
Lalo yung mga eskinitang ganyan, gusto niyan. Magkatabi ka ng mga pader, di ba? At ngayon, sa may bandang gilid naman, ay namumung tensyon. Pero hindi pa rin naman mag-all-in, wala pa rin papasok. Even for Perks here, ang nagiging problema kasi for a Tigreal, you want that element of surprise. Kaso paano ka manunerpresa kung laging meron nakatutok na spotlight, may laging umiilaw sa inyo. Pero ngayon, lights up here for Aurora. Umaabante.
Diyan na naman si Rene J. Pasilip-silip lang, nag-aabang ng kanyang masisipa. Ngayon, parang nagpalit na ata ng lane dito ang ating mga gold laners. Nasa baba pa rin itong si Domeng habang umakyat na itong si Oheb, pero nasa itaas din ata si Demon Kite.
Ay,
Parang may nangyayari nga dito. Nandun yung 4 blades. At nakakuha ng kill si Demon Kite.
We predicted na daw pupunta na nga lang din si Ohe, pero di sa may bandang gitna. Implosion play!
Kung nagkahulihan, medyo napalalim na rin doon si Rene J. Ngayon binibit-bit pa rin dito ni Yue. Lord JM ay umaatras. Pinagdadabog-dabogan dito ni Edward. Frigid Blazer na gamit din. Pero nandun yung Crimson Beacon. Ibabalik magpabalik ito si Lord JM. Ngayon babalik din si Edward. Lumaban na pero namatay din siya. At yung mga Jabombins ay pinakingin mamamatay. Flicker in mula dito kay Domeng. Kaya lang tatlo sasalubog sa kanya dito at mamamatay din siya sa kamay ng Blacklist International.
Grabe yung naging trade-off natin doon. Yun yung literal na palitan. Kahit saan ka lumingon, Flicker's exhausted, Ultimate's exhausted. Pero para sa ngayon, yung turtle pa rin pala, hindi pa na-take down. Sinisimulan at mukhang plano tapusin to nila Demon Kite habang si Perks naman ngayon ang medyo napupuruhan. Pwede itong i-go nila Demon Kite, pero mababalibag pa.
Nakakainis talaga yung mga lanterns dito ni Yue. And ang mahirap kasi diyan nakakapuno pa ng butterfly yun, yung passive niya, di ba?
Yeah.
So kapag napupuno, mas mabilis yung cooldown, ay yung regeneration ng mana mo. Kung tumigil ka man saglit, pahinga ka lang, babalik ka agad uli yung mana mo.
Tsaka bukod pa doon, may extra survivability, sustainability after the Crimson Beacon na napapansin din natin na ma-maximize nila all throughout the round. And if ever man, pagdating sa mga team fights, nakikita natin kung paano sa posisyon, pero ito hindi ito team fight!
Yun na nga yung implosion play, episode play, may natirang buhay na maliit dito si Demon Kite. Pero mamamatay si Rene J, ikatlong beses na niya mapapatumba na mula dito sa mga agents. Si Oheb din, ang pinipilit humabol doon sa lead na nakuha dito ni Domeng. Balik muna siya doon sa may top lane.
Ngayon, nakikita natin yung dedication na commitment ng Blacklist International on to take down Rene J. Even si Demon Kite, diba? Nag-all in na sila. Eventually, sabi ko nga parang di naman yata dapat team-fight yun, pero mas pinag-igi nila. Their strength in numbers and the number game for Blacklist International nila dinadala ngayon. Yung mga ganong pagpasok ni Rene J. Punishing them this early might be somewhat of a key para mapigilan nila yung ganong klase ng mga pag-snowball katulad nangyari sa game number 2. Pero sa ngayon, for game number 3, ang pag-uusapan pa rin naman natin kung paano rin ba nila eventually makakagawa ng magandang play laban dito sa Aurora.
Hindi naman ginagawa ng Aurora. Ang aga ng mga ikot nila, no? Hindi na nag-lane si Edward. Lagi nilang sumasama sa mga ikot ni Yue, sa mga pagplano ni Rene J na kumuha ng kill, at hinahayaan nila si Demon Kite na mag-control nung opposite lane na kanilang pupuntahan. And napakaganda nito, lalo na pag nakalink ka. Kasi sobrang bilis mo lang pumunta from one place to another dahil nga sa mga walling mo di ba?
Yeah, you're always on the go, di ba? You're always on the move here para sa Aurora.
Yeah.
And gusto ko na-point out pa yung nagiging rotation din nila Edward na lagi nga siya sumasama most of the time. At for Blacklist International, na ina-adjust naman, kinikater nila to the needs of Lord JM, even ni Haji, yung nagiging galaw din dito nila Perks. And right now, what they need the most is magandang implosion play yet again. Eventually, mapatay dito si Demon Kite or si Yue. Pero hindi po mapayag dito yung Aurora eh. And nakikita rin para naman natin, nabigyan man ng ilang beses si Rene J, but for this round, nararamdaman din naman natin na more on si Yue ngayon na magbibigay, magpa-punish. Zone nila ang mga members ng agents.
Napapalayo na si Perks dito. Napakatapang ni Yue. Grabe naman. Tapak ng Cyclone Eye. Ngayon si Domeng. Anisecure yung unang Lord ng laban na ito. At doon yung Crimson Beacon. Hindi tumama. Inspire Destruction. Pero sabi ni Lord JM, go kaya natin. Kaya lang ang problema ay umatras na rin. Ang Blacklist International. Pero si Oheb, may kita ni Demon Kite. Nandun yung si Bat. Kailangan umatras si Oheb dito. Pero wala na siyang kaatrasan. Dahil si Demon Kite, Pinor Blades pa.
Hanggang dyan ka na lang muna, Oheb. Ang sigaw dito na Demon Kite, mapapangiti na naman dito. Smiling Demon activated. Ang lead here para sa Aurora. Makakakuha ng Lord na mabilisan. At hawak pa rin nila yung overall lead natin in terms of numbers. Pero kung sa 4-on-5 kill score naman, nakikita natin more on kapag overall 5-on-5 teammate, lumalamang talaga yung Blacklist International. Pero hindi yung ginagawa ng Aurora eh. More on pick-off. Especially here para kay Demon Kite. Pero kita mo naman, Burrito. Bandang jungle!
Hoy, naku, pumasok na rin dito ang Team Aurora. Edward ay nakauna na. And,
sa top lane ulit.
Gusto ko lang sabihin dito, may mga ginagawa na naman 4 blades dito. Si Demon Kite, pero nahuli din. para sa kamay ng Blacklist International, pero maraming expend na ultimates para sa kanilang kupunan. Ngayon, basag muli ang nagiging call dito ng Aurora. Rene J, meron pa siyang sipa dito. Wala man siyang flicker, pero nandun yung shoot po at Jen Kondo para mailagay niya sa tamang posisyon yung kanyang sarili. Edward, pumasok na rin. Nandun yung ultimate mula dito kay Lord JM. Ngayon, pumasok na yung pinakinakuha ng isa. Perks ay maatras din. Andito na yung bawi ng Blacklist International. Basta sabi ni Doming, trabaho lang talaga. Magiging goal ko dito. Si Yue binababaran lang ng mga lanterns. Doming is in. At nakakuha na nga siya ng isang kill.
Grabe naman yung prolonged teamfight na yon. Sa dinami-dami ng mga pangyayari. Kamuntigan na si Yue, kamuntigan na si Doming, pero bumalik pa bago umatras. Bumambang pa ng isa eh. At ngayon, para sa Blacklist International, mabubutasan sila ng base, pero mapapunish naman nila sa Demon Kite. At the end of the road, makakita pa rin tayo a glimpse of hope para dito sa kupunan ng mga agents. Habang sa Aurora naman, is shining more brighter, especially nga na mas makokontrol din nila not only the minion wave, but also nalagay na rin nila sa alanganin or na-compromise yung jungle dito for Blacklist International.
Gusto ko lang i-point out dito, no, hindi na super nagagamit ng Blacklist International yung Glorious Pathway dito ni Lord JM. Yeah, may movement speed, meron ticks ng regeneration, pero kasi ang goal lang dito ng Team Aurora, kapag ka naglapag ng Glorious Pathway, Edward, ikaw na bahala dyan. Ganun yung ginagawa eh. Minamasahe ni Edward eh. Tumatalon, tapos binabaldog sa ulo. Ganun yung paulit-ulit na ginagawa dito ni Edward. And ang mahirap dito, pumapasok siya kapag available yung kanyang vengeance. Parang yung sequence ata na yun, parang hindi pa nga nila ninagamit yung vengeance niya.
Hindi niya pa nga napipindot eh.
Hindi niya napindot eh.
Pero nakita mo naman yung damage na na-inflict niya po ng Blacklist International. And we get the idea na nga lang din the glorious pathway for Lord J. Pero hindi nagiging glorious ang pathway na yon. Kasi nga, hindi, instead of it being used onto an overall team fight talaga na nandun present yung ibang mga members sa Aurora, hindi nila na ma-maximize. Kasi nga, by the moment na maglatag sila ng kanilang mga ultimates, even perks, is nawawala yung isa sa damage dealer nila si Oheb. Yung ginagawa lagi Demon Kite na sobrang laking bagay, pero ito yung malaking overall team fight.
Ayun, atras sila dito, binitbit si MP the King. Naku po, yung main jungler nila ay nakuha na nga rin. Ininixan nila ito si Lord JM. Pasok pa rin si Doming. Doming kinanakuha niya. Kailangan umatras sa mga immersive Blacklist International. Go pa rin ang nagiging call dito ng Team Aurora. Hihinga muna sa loob ng base ang mga agents.
Ngayon, ay mamarcha yung Lord sa may bandang baba. Makakauwi pa rin naman sila Ohe, pero kompleto dito ang Aurora. Kakatok sa pinakagitnang basing tore dito ng Blacklist International. Rene J medyo mangangaray. Nandiyan na naman ang pag-angat yung Implosion Play. Nakakauli ng isa.
Naku, nadala si Edward dito, pero pasok si Demon Kite ha. Nakakuha din ng kill dito ang Team Aurora. Ngayon naman, mabubuhay na si MP the King. Buhay na rin si Lord JM. Ready na ang agent para dumepensa. Pero ang ganda na naging discarded dito ng Team Aurora. Huwag na natin ipilit. Huwag na natin ilaban.
The moment na nawala si Edward, that was the call na mag-back away muna tayo. Hindi nila kailangan ipilit ang mga bagay-bagay. Nakita naman nila kung paano nila nabalanse. Nasimot nila lahat ng base hurt here para sa Blacklist International. Pero tila ba para sa Blacklist naman, Burrito, ay nakikita naman natin yung somewhat try nila, yung attempt here, even for Haji and Hoeb. Pero nga lang nadadali sila talaga dito, time and time again ni Yue with the Lantern Flares. A 006 KDA by the way for his Jushin.
Nako, ang hirap na ito ha. Pero gusto ko lang pag-usapan yung lalim din ng istorya ng dalawang kupunan na ito. Ang lalim din ng baon ng bala ng Renders apathy dito kay Haji. Pero going back to sa gusto kong sabihin, yung lalim din ng istorya ng dalawang kupunan na to. Remember, mga dating players ng Blacklist International, ilan sa mga members dito ng Team Aurora. At yung storya natin about sa royalty at loyalty.
Diba? And right now, Aurora, establish nila yung panibagong kingdom nila. They want to establish a new name for themselves. And aside from that, na nakikita rin natin yung improvement and as well as yung overall na magandang play dito for Yue. Walang makatouch sa kanya. And tila ba only Aurora touches my skin ang kanyang peg dito. Diba? And for Blacklist naman, lahat sila nahahawakan dito eh. Hindi man namamatay si Haji, pero ilang beses natin nakikita na misplace siya. Katulad ng mga ginagawa ni Yue. Ito yung mage na humaharap eh. Ito yung mage na palaban. Hindi ito yung normally na nasa likod lang, nasa gitna lang. Para sa kanya, siya yung nagbibigay ng ilaw para sa Aurora.
Nakakainis kasi talaga yung mga lanterns player. Ayan o, tinan mo, chinecheck niya yung bush kapag hindi nabawasan yung mana niya, alam niya, Approve na walang hero doon. Kapag nabawasan niya, may hero, so kailangan nating mag-ready kung sino man ang mga lalabas dyan sa damo na yan. At ngayon ay nagamit na rin yung, kumbaga yung site dito ng Blacklist International. 13 seconds para sa ikalawang Lord ng laban na ito. Actually, tatlong Lord. Ikatlong Lord ng laban na ito. At kailangan maghanda ng Blacklist. Igugo ba natin ang ilalaban, iko-contesto? O doon na lang sa base?
Tama ka naman eh. And another magic sentry is activated to deny the entry sana dito ng gagawin dito ng mga Aurora. Pero hindi nila madedenay kasi mas mauna yata sila sa posisyon!
Unahan na nila with the implosion. Ngayon pumasok na rin si Edward. Habang Crimson Vigo naman ang isasagot dito ni Yue. Laban lang muna. Lord JM versus 3. Sa likod ng puntilya ni Demon Kite. Andun na rin yung na-pump na immortality. Si Orb kailangan matras. Haji makakuha ng kill. Yung mga minions kailangan nila i-clear. 4 na members pa mula sa Team Aurora ang buhay. Lalo na si Doming. Kaya niya mag-base lang dito. Kaya niya ubusin lahat ng minions. At tuloy-tuloy ang pag-abante ng Team Aurora. Kailangan umatras sa Blacklist International. Pinaflash na talaga dito ni Yue. At ito na yung next wave. Ito na yung pulutong ng mga minions. At narito na rin ang paghakbang ng Team Aurora sa next round.
Lights up! And seize the win! Nakukuha ng Aurora! On a sweep! Ang ating matchup laban sa Blacklist International!
Napakatinding pagpapakita ng lakas, galing at husay ng Team Aurora. At ngayon ay haharap sila. Actually, hindi ngayon, bukas ay haharap sila against Falcons AP Bren sa lower bracket finals.
They will be able to extend their stay dito sa ating playoffs. Ang matapos ang mahaba-habang araw, a run here for the journey. Sad to say, Blacklist International muli ang ating mamapaalam muna para sa season na ito. But still, they gave it their best shot. At the end of the day, magkakaibigan pa rin naman sila. And we appreciate the showmanship right now. Ang yakapan.
Yeah.
And a heartfelt gratitude sa isa't isa.
Yeah, ramdam mo rin, na-miss nila yung isa't isa. Mga dating magkakatropa, mga dating magkakabarkada. At the end of the day, may kita mo pa rin yan. Nag-uusap-usap, naglalaro ng basketball at may mga bondings din na siniset ang isa't isa.
Yeah.
Pero itong bonding experience na nangyari para sa magkabilang ko na ito ay kakaiba.
Pero syempre, bago tayo magpaalam for Blacklist for this Season 14, makakapanayam muna natin sila. Kasama ang ating napakagandang host na si Miss Mara Aquino.
Blacklist International, Coach, this is the last time that you will be on the stage. Coach, a lot of people wanted you to succeed. Nandito lahat ang inyong agents. In fact, even the other side, a lot of people are cheering for you. Coach, anong gusto mong sabihin sa lahat ng sumusuporta para sa Blacklist International?
Unang-una, maraming